One, two, one, two, one, two, one, two, one, two. Subscribe to the channel. What we're dealing with is this woman was on Kendra G. She was on the show before and she was ratchet. She was horrible. So she's back on the show. She was yo, these women are crazy. She was like, yeah, I got this dude that I be doing and he ain't no good and I'm looking for another man and I do this. I mean, it was crazy. But after all that's being said, she said some brother hit her up for some box. You know, because what else does she have to offer? So, we're going to take a look at this and see what happened. Quick little review. And we're going to see how this all went down. All right, let's get it.
On the phone.
So Kendra, oh my gosh, I got an update for you.
Hold on.
You was on my show before?
She's at the same gas station. I might have to go pull this shit up. Hold on, man. I might have to pull this up. The bitch is at the same gas station, homie. Hold on. Let me pull it. Let me try to find that joint. Hold on. We got to do this right. I mean, I couldn't tell you where it was at. This was like, this had to be at least 4 months ago. This had to be about 4 months ago. Bear with me. She seems to be at the same damn gas station. It was, yo, she was brutal. She's like, I just like to get my box played with. She's damn near at the same gas station. Guess that's where she do her little thing at. My thing is, why you won't like, she got plenty dudes around her neighborhood, but she won't let none of them hit. She like to get, eggplant from everywhere else. Okay. Yeah, this is about 4 months ago. Wow. Damn, this can't. If it's 4 months ago and she ran through eggplant like that, like I say, these women are loose, to say the least. My goodness. This is about 4 months ago. We got to set this up correct. Damn, you see all these gladiators on Kendra G show when you go back a couple of months. This shit is sick. Like, yo, this many bitches are like, you can't even just say messed up, alone, messed up, out of control, giving a box away, just everything you could imagine. We're like 3 months now. This girl came on Kendra G. She was ridiculous. We had 3 months. Okay, this girl was in the military. This girl was from, this might be longer than that. This other girl was in the military 3 months ago. We covered that. That chicken head. Bear with me 1 second. Okay, we're at the 4th month now. I believe it might have been about 4 months ago. We're at the 4th month now. Sick gladiators. Maybe it was longer than that. We're at the 4th month though. If she's not at the 4th month, we're just gonna go with the video. But I remember this bitch. She was like a chicken head if you ain't never seen one. Dang. All right. So we're at the 5th month. It didn't work out. So maybe she we reviewed so many videos. Right. Damn. You're right. All right. So let's get back to it. All right. Let's get back to it. I know I didn't do that many Kendra G joints. I'm missing, I didn't do a lot of these joints. She was one of those ones. This woman was ratchet. Okay, I remember we did this boy bitch. Like, these women don't have relationships. They be like, I haven't had a relationship in 18 years. Man, what was you? So when you have sex is. All right, let's get to it.
Yes, and it's so horrible.
What happened?
It's a man preying on women from your show.
He's a man from it. Was he on my
No,
show?
he's contacting women who comes on your show,
Right.
Okay.
and he's preying on them. And I just so happen to be one of his victims.
So tell me what he did.
Oh, come on.
He lied about from the time I talked.
Hold on. See, this ain't gonna work out. We gotta find that bitch. She's playing victim. Ma'am, you can't play victim as a gladiator BW. You pride yourself on being strong, independent, tough, equal. You give your pussy away with no attachment. So you could never be the victim. You make sure you provide for yourself. You make sure you do everything for yourself. That means you hold responsibility. Everything you do and say is held against you by your own account. Wow. I mean, if we could play this old video, you'll see she was like, yo, I'm that boss. We're not going to be able to find it, though. That's crazy. Anyway, let's get back to it. She's a victim.
Talk to him. To the time I found out the truth, he lied. Like, he lied about everything. The story's so long. I've been emailing you, trying to tell you the story. I got the police involved.
Wait, so start from the top.
Hold on. I didn't know this was going to happen like this. We must find this bitch. I'm sorry. I don't know what her story was that time. All right. Let's go, man. We got to find this bitch. She called the police. Yo, these bitches ain't shit. Ma'am, you mad because he got the better of you in this game called Eggplant and Box. It's just a game. You ain't trying to be serious with nobody. You win some, you lose some. You don't call the police. Wow. Damn. Story will not be told correct if y'all can't see this bitch swag. Her swag was up there. I guess it might have been a long time ago, y'all. I might have tried to find some old Kendra G's and went a little far back because she's not within a 5-6 month span. I don't recall her after all these women. So that she's probably before these women. And I'm not going to go on and on looking for this shit. Fuck. She's crying victim now. Yo, you got to be careful out there, fellas, man. For real. Telling bitches your real name and all this wild shit. You must lie. Fuck that. They're going to call the police on you just because you got the better of their box. That ain't what's up. If she got the better of your wallet, she wouldn't be calling police. Yeah, I don't think it's up here. within a 3-month span. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
So
I'm
first,
so
when did you come on my show?
I remember this bitch. When did she go on that girl's show?
And customize my teeth.
April.
Okay, so that's like 10 months ago. Okay. So I had it wrong. It was about 10 months ago. Do I want to go for that? Maybe. I'll play it. I'll play it and look. All right. Stay with me.
Oh, I'm call you back.
You are on the phone.
So Kendra, oh my gosh, I got an update for you.
Okay, you was on my show before?
Yes, and it's so horrible.
What happened?
It's a man preying on women from your show.
He's a man from it. Was he?
No, they didn't do a commercial at the same spot.
You on my show?
Okay.
He's contacting women who.
That's their stuff breaking up, not mine, bro.
Comes on your show.
Okay.
And he's preying on them.
Stay with me. I'm gonna try to find the original. BT, what's good? Stay with me, son. I'm trying to put this story together.
To be one of his victims.
So tell me what he
This girl who came on Kendra G
did.
as a big boss claiming she's a victim because she lost.
From the time I talked to him to the time I found out the truth, he lied. Like, he lied about everything. The story's so long. I've been emailing you, trying to tell you the story. I got the police involved.
Wow.
So start from the top. Start from the top.
Okay.
That's not mine, man. That's theirs.
So first, when did you come on my show?
April.
Of this year?
Yes, I will have to go back and see.
Okay,
So
so April, so this happened within the last 3 months or so.
Yes. The situation just like evolved. Like, I just found out he was lying about everything recent. Like, this is so it's
Wait,
very
what's your name again, honey?
Truck Lady T.
Okay, but let's just start from the top so we can make sure we follow along the story.
Yeah,
So
she was a trucker, right?
Did he
right.
He sent me a DM. At first, I wasn't okay, so I wasn't a highlight, but I still got people sending me messages. So one day I was working and I responded to his messages. And then I gave him a phone number or whatever, but it wasn't my phone number. It was the app number. So we started talking. We was talking every day. Now, based off the information that he gave me, I'm like, okay, this man seemed like he's a nice individual. And we met up in Miami.
Wow, because she liked to travel.
He was telling me
I think she's from Texas.
Comes to find out everything this man told me.
Well, what did he tell you, Truck Lady?
He told me he's a lawyer for a young thug.
Hold on.
He told me he had 5 siblings. He told me that
hold on.
He had like Airbnb businesses. He had a restaurant. He told me anything that you could think of, this man told me.
And you believed it all?
No, I believe sort of down the line, I started getting skeptical because anytime I would say somebody's name, he like, oh, I know them. I'm like, in the back of my head, I'm like, why is it every time I say somebody's name, you know them?
Yo, it sounds like she told this story before. I'm telling you.
But I'm not going to tell you who the hell I know because it's irrelevant. Why are you telling me this? So he started throwing out names. Now, before I started speculating that he was lying, he gave me a ring.
What kind of ring?
A engagement ring.
He proposed to you?
Yes.
And you said yes. Why did you say yes? You haven't known this man more than 3 months.
No, because the way that I've always imagined it, it's like, okay.
I'm telling you, we saw this.
I want to.
This might be the old video.
And I don't really have a time.
Okay, this is the old video. Yeah, because I heard this story before. Okay, so we're on point. This is the old video, okay? We're on point. This is the old video. I knew I heard this story before. Let's go.
frame moment, so it's like I don't have a
But
problem.
wait a minute. You just told me that you didn't believe.
This was after. This all this.
Well,
I found
okay,
all
this
this
was
out.
after.
Now, so now let me bring everybody up to speed. So this is the old video because I was like, this bitch at the same gas station. So this was the old video. So that means she had met a man on Kendra G's already. Now she's gonna come up to tell another story that she met a man, because I heard this story before. So let's go.
When did he propose? Because you came on the show in April, and now we're in June. So when did he propose?
I would say like 3 weeks ago.
So 3 weeks ago, he got on one knee and asked you to be his wife.
Yeah. So
and how many times have you seen him in person before 3 weeks ago?
Like 4 times, and I was at his house for 2 weeks consecutive. Like,
okay, so at this moment, y'all got into a committed relationship.
Yes.
And where did he live?
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania. Okay. So you stayed at his house for 2 weeks in Pennsylvania.
Yes. My son. How I found out he lied about everything is my son called me and he was like, "I want to come home." He was with his father. So I catch a flight to go pick up my son. But when I pick up my son is sick. So I'm like, I'm gonna stay home. I live in Michigan. I'm like, I'm gonna stay home and I'm gonna nurse my son back, healthy. But as soon as I pick up my son, he's like, "Hey, Mom, I want to go to my grandma's house, to my grandma's house." So I'm like, "Okay."
Well, where's the update?
But I tell him, I'm like, "Hey, I'm gonna make sure my son is good before I come back out there."
No, this ain't right. This is the old video. Hold on. Oh, 2024 rewind. She came on my show. Okay, this is a rewind. So she just re-uploaded it. Yeah, we did this story. She had big titties and stuff.
Yeah.
Hold on, take a look at this. Think you can tell what's real anymore? What you're looking at right now isn't a truth.
Allegations that you're making, but I have to say this. This is what I have to say. I'm sorry you went through that, and I pray you get your money back. And I'm not negating the wrong that he did. I just want to make all ladies watching a way to be wiser. Okay.
Yeah.
And I know here's the deal. I know everybody wants love. Don't fall in love. Okay. Be smart in love. Okay, because when you fall in love, you're in a fairy tale land, and I need y'all to be in the real world, as you are being in love. And
it's crazy how Kendra get to start. She says she don't give advice and all that. Ma'am, you are a poor example. Let's just call that what it is. You're a poor example to give anybody some damn advice. That's crazy. All right, so let's get to it. Because that one was off. That was a rewind.
Y'all looking good.
Hey, Kendra.
You got the breath out, okay?
They say you got them. I'm not at work. They out.
Woo! They're here. I love that because the thing is that I have no excuse for these shows because you're coming. So
Exactly.
you like the kid. I like that here.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Honey, where you calling me from? Two
Milwaukee.
back to back. Where?
Milwaukee.
Milwaukee's in the building.
Yeah.
How old are you?
30.
These bitches in Milwaukee are ratchet. Like, they try their best to cover up that bald-headed shit, and I guess they work. Because I heard Wisconsin is like a female state. Like, it's serious out there as far as the female empowerment.
One.
31. And what you do for a living?
I'm a kindergarten teacher.
Oh, you have any kids yourself?
I do not.
No kids. Have you ever been married?
No.
Never married. So we have Imani Milwaukee.
All right, let's hold on. You never been married. Let's find out why. Let's check this Kendra cam. Because obviously you lead with your chest. What about the rest of your body?
Don't just take classes, take charge. Start your comeback today at purdueglobal.edu.
Let's do the Kendra cam.
Okay, she got ass right, but she got this Humpty Dumpty thing going on. Yo, hold on. Is this her real ass? Because look at her ass to leg ratio. That's crazy. Only person I seen form like that was goddamn Humpty Dumpty. This is crazy.
Let's do the Kendra Cam.
Okay. So maybe she just got ass like that.
Oh, that booty was this big, Imani girl.
Wow. She got this big old ass. Like, that's crazy. She got the weird body.
Oh, that booty was this big, Imani girl.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm trying to be fair. Her ass to leg ratio is a little bit crazy. She looked like she could afford to get the BBL. She buys the wig. She buys everything for the outer part of her body. This is crazy. I don't know anymore, man. I don't even know anymore. Like, okay, I'm trying to be fair, so I'm gonna picture this ass in a bathing suit. All right, I'm trying to be as fair as I could be, man. Because saying a bitch got ass anymore, it don't gotta be a pretty ass. I don't know anymore, man. I just believe bitches like this supposed to be all over a nigga. Like a bitch like this who ain't got that real body and she trying her best to try to keep up and she making her money, they supposed to be all over a nigga. Bitches like this is not supposed to be without a man. She's supposed to be the type of bitch that be like, word, B, I'm doing what I got to do to make sure I'm with a man. But they don't think like that anymore. This is sick. And then the fact that niggas gonna hit it makes her believe that, hey, fuck it, I ain't got to like care for no man. I could just get my box hit. Like, this is sick, bro. Dang. Them dudes in Sasua would be going broke over. Right. If she was Dominican, I agree.
That one was big, girl. Okay. So Imani, when was your last relationship?
2019.
2019. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
I'm a lady. I ain't going into that.
Ma'am, you a lady. You're not gonna answer that. You haven't been in a relationship since 2019. So let me ask you this then. Have you had sex since 2019? What do you mean you can't answer that? Bitch, it's a yes. Like, what are you doing? What are these women doing? You haven't had a relationship since 2019. Ma'am, that seems about 5 years. Do you know men have changed from now to then for a relationship? But getting your box done, that ain't nothing. A man to do that. You don't want a relationship. That's my story with all these bitches.
Okay. 3 flaws you have to work on.
I procrastinate. I'm impatient, like I want things like now. And I think just
There we go with the first lie. You want everything like now except a relationship with a man, to care for a man. So you could cut out the patient stuff. Stop it.
like trying to get my eating better. Like I'll be consistent for a month and then I will eat what I will eat. So, having a better diet.
Having a better diet. Okay. And why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
I'm kind, I'm fun, I'm the life of the party. I'm a team player, I'm supportive, nurturing, feminine, and I'm just a whole vibe. Like,
Ma'am, if you was that, I would bet my money that a man would want to be with you if you really was that, even with those big old titties. Like, that's too much titties for me, but it's whatever.
Okay. Would you date a guy with kids already?
I would, 1 or 2, and like, you gotta be able to take care of all of us and no drama. But yeah, I'm open to that.
This is really big. So any man that wants to approach Imani, he got to have enough money to financially take care. That's non-negotiable for you?
Yes. I mean, if you already have kids, that's fine. But be able to take care of everybody. I'm not going to be coming in and I got to do extra stuff because you can't take care of us.
Can't take care of us.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I want you to come to Ask a Man on Friday because I want to know how men feel when women say stuff like that. I get what you're saying. So is that what you grew up with? Is that how your parents?
Yes.
Okay, your
My
mom.
mom's a stay-at-home mom. My dad was a provider.
Ma'am, but what you chose to do with your life was not acquire or require that. So if your mom did this and that, and from clearly, your mom is a stay-at-home mom and your dad is a provider, what did you decide to be? The life of the party. So you rather be the life of the party than be like your mom. And that is what happened to the black sisters, sis. You rather be the life of the party than to be boring like your mom. And that's why you are not like your mom and you sitting on some damn internet chasing a fucking eggplant session. Your mom would never do this. Your mom picked her man and she stayed with him. Why couldn't you do that? Well, men are different nowadays. Well, why couldn't you just pick one to stay with it and just make it happen? Well, what about the second one? Well, what about the third one? Well, what about the fourth one? Like, come on, man.
It's kind of what I expect.
Okay, fair enough. Now, in your dating journey, have you been having pushback with that?
Now, Kendra know that this bitch ain't got no man, ain't been with a man since 2019. Of course she had pushback. Like, come on now.
No. No.
Then what's wrong with it? Okay, so
well, some people are just not honest about whether or not they can do those things, and I feel like it comes out eventually. I just think not being truthful. But no, nobody says anything right away when I say something.
No. What do you mean not being truthful? The man ain't paying for your ass, bitch. Fuck you mean not being truthful? That man said, why would I pay for your fat ass? And it's not a disrespect. The thing is, you got money already. And by you having money, you ate yourself out of weight. Simple as that. Now, you may not think that goes hand in hand, but that's why you by yourself. You don't want nobody telling you how to eat, how to do whatever you got to do. You don't want nobody telling you nothing. That's why you make your money, sis. Your mom ain't deal with that. Your mom said, this my man, I'm staying with it. You lived your life to try to not be like her. And you're a disgrace. Your embarrassment. If your moms knew you was up here doing this instead of getting with some man at your job somewhere, they'd be embarrassed.
And they're like, oh, okay.
So I just feel like I get it, and I'm not saying it's impossible, but I feel like our economy is forever changing. So
and I can go to work. I mean, I'm a Howard grad. Like I've been teaching for 7 years. I definitely have skills that I could go to work, and I may, but I don't feel like I have to provide for my.
I'm a Howard grad. I've been working for 7 years, but guess what? I still want a man to take care of me. Ma'am, you ate your way out of that. You fucked your way out of that. And you worked your way out of that sort of skill to have a man do that for you. And what you don't know is this presentation is telling.
Okay, that's the biggest thing. All right, got you. What's the age range you would date? You're 31.
30 to 45.
30 to 45. Okay, should he be in Milwaukee?
No, preferably not.
So you want to move?
I will move. I have moved. I will move again.
Okay, she wants to move. All right, so we got Imani. Did I ask you? I asked you why I got to be with you, right?
Yes.
All right, so we got Imani in Milwaukee, 31, Libra, kindergarten teacher, no kids, never married. Definitely wants to get married. Her biggest thing is you got to be a provider. She does work, but when she's ready to have children, she's not trying to feel the pressure to work. So she didn't give a dollar requirement, but you know your pockets, fella. You got to be able to take care of a family. I feel like the one thing I will say, this is the number one reason why I think a lot of like finances have become so like, because if a guy can't, let's say if a guy does like you, if he can't afford you, he's just not going to try. So then it has to be the guy that can afford you, right? Yes. So
listen, Kendra ain't doing nothing but regurgitating all the same shit. And it's the same story with majority of the gladiators that come up there. Kendra, by you trying to be nice about it, as opposed to how they believe Kevin Samuels was. It ain't making no difference. Just like he didn't make a difference. It's just the fact that the embarrassment that they dealt with will live forever. And it stained all of them because they fought back over something that was supposed to be just regular. They fought back over something that was community building. You know? I mean, the BW looks like a clown. Look at this bullshit. She sat. Look at her the skin. Look at the skin tone of her titties, and look at the skin tone of her face. Now Kendra, she knows she can't over bleach like this bitch, but this bitch done powdered her face so much that she spends so much time making herself up look like a fucking clown. White powder. Man, you really need some soul searching. Your skin here is dark. Bitch, you ain't getting tan like that. And this is light. It's crazy.
You know, one thing you have not talked about, and not saying that it's impossible, but sometimes men with the coin don't always just like to be with one woman. So how do you feel about that?
So I'm African, my dad's African. So like it's not unheard of for men to have more than one woman. I don't want to be lied to. I don't want games. So like maybe it's a conversation that we can have. I don't know. Just be honest if that's something that you feel like you want to do.
Okay. I'm happy I asked the question. So, because you spoke of your parents. So
that's bullshit. Ma'am, and to my niggas, what do we preach over here? Honest. The truth, bitch, you can't handle the truth. Nobody got time to be honest with you. You are fake and phony. Oh, this dude.
That we have.
Well, she got a lazy eye.
I'm African, my dad's African. So like it's not unheard of for men to have more than one woman. I don't want to be lied to. I don't want games. So like maybe it's a conversation that we can have. I don't know. Just be honest if that's something that you feel like you want to do.
Okay. I'm happy.
Ma'am, a man truly don't know what you look like. This is some made up shit. We don't know what you really look like. You are not that light. This is sick shit.
Okay, ask the question. So, because you spoke of your parents, so you are aware maybe of their dynamic.
Yes.
Okay, we don't gotta tell their business. Okay, got it. All right, so let's get. Oh, excuse me, Imani.
Yes.
How do you want the guy to reach out there?
So my Instagram is doing the most. So D-O.
Do it. I think. Have you been on other show?
I have not, but I'm always in the comments.
Okay, that sounds familiar. Do you want your videos to stay here?
Put it out, Kendra. Put it out for everybody.
Okay, so here's the rule. You guys, I will put your videos out there, but we are our sound red, but we still want videos out. So here's the rule. If you tell me put it out there, it's not gonna come down. Okay, so I'm gonna go to your Instagram, doing
the most with 4 T's. So just doing the and then most with 4 T's.
Most with 4 T's?
Yes. This is sick.
I've been this way. I've had these since the 3rd grade. I'm grown. I'm at home.
And she wants a certain type of guy.
This is me. I've been this way. I've had these since the 3rd grade. I'm grown. I'm at home. I'm not at work. This is what I like to do. So that guy's not for me because I'll be outside like this, dancing, shaking my butt. So that's fine.
Now, would your mother do that? So how could you be a wife like your mother? Ma'am, you say you African, but you got Americanized in all the wrong ways. But what can I say? A dumb bitch like Kendra G making you feel good about your overweight. So it's pathetic, man.
Okay, you might be ready for it because it's outside the group. Okay, all right, so doing the most. Okay, she can give out on social media. She's actually a member in our private only members group. Doing the most is her. So,
ma'am, you that pathetic that you can't find a man nowhere. You got 1,000 followers, 300 posts. You can't find a man on Kendra G's regular show, so you went to the private members only. Ma'am, you bitches spending so much money on nothing when you could spend money on a man to be with you, loving on you, making you feel good. You bitches are stupid, man. Let's go to the next joint, man. Oh, I got this for you guys in the meantime.
Right.
Oh, Gladiators, let's get it.
I was just listening to some things, and I like to listen to psychology, little videos and reels and stuff like that, and dating reels and videos and stuff like that. I'm just now starting to get my feet wet a little bit after 10 years. I kind of just been like in hiatus, in hermit mode.
After 10 years, I've been on hiatus in hermit mode. The other bitch ain't had a relationship in 5 years. The other bitch is celibate. The other bitch ain't never had a relationship. They know nothing about a man. They don't know how to finesse a man. They don't know how to be with a man. They don't know how to coexist with a man. They don't know shit except a man like pussy. I mean, look at this woman. I mean, when the last time somebody made her feel like a girl like this or a woman? Like, come on, man.
Just raising my kids, you know how, like a lot of you guys out there doing, men and women, single parents, you know how it is. It's a little different. The world is different. We don't have extended families like that no more. Or Mima or auntie or TT or uncle watch the kids while you go out.
Ma'am, you don't have an extended family. Well, why? Do you think the baby deletion have anything to do with that? You ain't got no more family, and guess what your kids ain't gonna have? No family. All they got is you. Like, you bitches have lost the lineage, the legacy of being with a auntie, mommy. Like, they all know it. Listen, I ain't got no auntie to watch my kids. I'm fucked up out here.
Dating reels and videos and stuff like that. I'm just now starting to get my feet wet a little bit after 10 years. I kind of just been like in hiatus, in hermit mode, just raising my kids. You know how, like a lot of you guys out there are doing, men and women, single parents. You know how it is. It's a little different. The world is different. We don't have extended families like that no more. Or Mima or auntie or TT or uncle watch the kids while you go out. You know what I mean? So we really kind of are just like focused around home and work with kids, right?
So would it be safe to say that a bunch of you bitches don't know nothing about being with a man, and the only thing you really got to offer is some pussy, especially somebody like you who is, you're not a dime or whatever the case is. So why would you want anything more than a sexual encounter? Well, I don't want to be used and passed around. Well, if you have sex with a man, will you stay with him through thick and thin? Well, I will, but I don't like nobody lying. Ma'am, are you busy with 3 kids? Well, I ain't got to have somebody lying to me to be with me. Well, how would you ever know? Would you give it a shot and find out if the person gonna lie or not? Because you ain't shit. You know your life is tied up.
Which is what it is. You know what I mean? There's no complaints over here. So get back to the subject. How did I get on the subject, which is what I'm about to speak about? I'm giving you a prelude. Okay? Yes, I am.
I didn't watch this video.
Prequel, okay?
I just hear bitches talking. I know they ain't talking about shit.
Predominantly black woman. I am mixed with other things, but I am proud to be predominantly black. A lot of people say, well, it's not about race. Not about race. It's not. But this is the vessel that the good God has chosen for me to come in. So why would I not be proud of it? So I'm proud of all of my races that is included in me, which some are not even none of your business, but
but that's what I'll be telling y'all. Like, if they don't got wigs, then they got dreads. It's all lazy shit. It's all lazy. Wigs and dreads. That's it. Now you got dreads, you gotta make sure they sexy and everything. Come on now.
Talking about as far as my predominant race right now, which is what they call black or African American.
Last thing you want to do is have the predator look. If you got dreads, the last thing you want to do as a woman is have the predator look.
Or colored or whatever, Colored is like really dated, but that's what they used to call it, amongst other things. Okay, so I was watching, I was just looking, so okay, I'm getting my little feet wet, whatever, and I'm talking to a nice dark-skinned man. I like dark-skinned men, I like caramel men, I love black men. I like a little light skin every now and then, you know what I mean? Depending on how they look, but my thing is more so, I would say, I'm not gonna say I'm a colorist, but it's the opposite. Like, I'm like the back of the berry, and I also like caramel. A nice caramel macchiato skin man is very beautiful to me. It just looks nice to me aesthetically. It's not about like, oh, that's, it's a race thing. They aesthetically look nice to me because I identify with them because I'm predominantly them. So therefore, I need them. Why would I not need something that I come from? So that's the way I look at that. That's where my attraction, it starts there. It starts on a genetic level for me. So genetically, I'm predominantly black. So I really like those features. I love the full lips of a man. I like their eyes, like their strong cheekbones and their bone structure and hands. I just really like looking at it. I respect it when I look at it. Yes, because you could be sexually attracted to someone and they could just instill respect in you on a genetic level, right? Because I perceive your nice stature as strong. So I'm equating you to being a wonderful protector on top of an excellent lover. So that's just.
Now, this is a woman who ain't been with nobody in 10 years. She got all this love for a black man. Brothers, these bitches don't want no man. Because guess what it takes you to bend your pussy over, bitch. Fuck all this talking.
It's me, though. So, I was noticing, there's this trend on YouTube, right? Me and my 40-something-year-old self. There is this trend that's been going on for quite some years now. That just basically hit the internet because it's been going on. Where there is this thing as far as like black men against black women. And then it also goes into these subcategories of black men that are against black women and pedalize non-black women. So I said, okay, well, let me just watch this, right? Because I'm a predominantly black woman, you know what I'm saying? I'm proud. So I said, let me kind of look. And I don't want to look at the typical, which I do come from the city. I come from the hood. I don't want to come and look at from the typical, oh, that's the white, you like the white women and the Asians. You want to be.
See what I'm saying? When you got dreads and you put your hair in the predator formation, this is how you look. When you got dreads as a woman and you put your hair in the predator style, you look like the fucking predator, bitch. I tried to tell you.
Well, Latinas and I don't want to come from that, perspective. I could, but I'm not gonna, that's not gonna be helpful. So we look at it from a woman's level and kind of see maybe, it's something that the men, these particular group of men, because not all black men are like this, okay? Just like not all, you can't, their stereotypes exist.
Ma'am, you ain't got no man. Yeah, these bitches are sick, brothers. And they mad at us because we just want some pussy. Why would we be bothered with you if you ain't doing nothing else? That's crazy.
But they don't fit everybody. Okay? That's what it is. So I said, let me kind of try to take a look at this thing a little bit more and try to see what's going on. And I started noticing that a lot of the black men that do get with non-black women, because I can't even just say the white women thing now. Non-black women, it can be Asians, and there's many groups of Asians. So I'm not gonna get on here as no ignorant black woman. I am studied. I don't know everything, but I know something. Okay, there are many groups of Asians. I have Asian in my family. I have Asian in my blood, so I'm not against that. There's Filipino. You have Japanese. You have Korean. You have Chinese. There's so many Vietnamese. There's so many different types of Asian.
This bitch can go.
But you have like the Middle Eastern type of countries over there. Those are non-black women as well. Okay, they can count. You could be from Congo. You get my drift? Okay, you got some of them that be from
Damn.
I went through bitter experiences and have bitter seasons, but I'm not bitter at the core. Okay, like most black women are not. You just don't know that because you stereotype us. Okay, so I was like, okay, I have a brother that's married actually for 16 years to a non-black woman. I have nieces that are mixed. We have mixture in our family. You know what I'm saying? Mixture all around.
Yeah, I agree, homie. This is what this is about. That's why I played this video. I didn't watch it. I just said, yo, look at this bitch. She just gonna talk. Yo, these bitches don't be talking about nothing. And I say, ma'am, you don't think that you could be like, you know what I always say, you could be lotioning a man down. You could be shaking his balls like CeeLo dice. You could really be doing something to a man better with your time than this.
Round the thing. So I'm like, okay, well, love is love, or whatever. Now, I will say this. I love you, bro. But he did say he got with his wife because he thought she would be easier than a black woman. He did say that initially. He was hip.
Her own brother said, I got with somebody non-black because it's better to not deal with black women. Why did he say that, sis? Because he know you. And guess what you are? A 3-time single baby mother, been on a 10-year hiatus from the whole wide world. While that man got with a non-black woman, 3 kids, you got beautiful nieces and nephews, and life is grand. And you get to use them. Let your kids go play with them, because you ain't got nobody. You should be kissing the ground your brother work on for the sake of your kids that you made sure that you took from that man.
Yeah, young girl when he got with him, he did say that. I didn't take no offense to it because I was just like, or whatever. Now, I will say this. I love you, bro. But he did say he got with his wife because he thought she would be easier than a black woman. He did say that initially. He was young girl when he got with her, but he did say that. I didn't take no offense to it because I was just like, you're going to learn today. And I'm not going to teach you, she is. Right? So, and she did. Okay? She did. Okay? He's coming to find out all her friends was black. She ended up acting like an Asian version of me. Because the majority of the time, black men, or men in general, they will marry or date someone that's similar to the women in their family by personality, by traits, what have you. It's just,
Bitch, please. Bitch, please. Bitch, please. She did not remind him of you. You got to be out of your rabbit ass mind. You gonna take credit for this man picking? No. Last thing I want is I hate to say this. Last thing I want is a bitch like somebody in my family, and not for whole purposes. These are just some wicked ass bitches. Are you kidding me? The women in my family are wicked. Nobody don't want that shit. That man went way left.
What it is, right? Like they say, most women we attract are you date your father is your first boyfriend, which is weird, not in an incestuous way, but the attributes. And I believe that the Most High created it that way. You know, they're supposed to be our models. You know, they're not supposed to be perfect, but they were supposed to be our models, right? And some of us we didn't have so good models, okay? So therefore,
this bitch here.
We're around if a black man date or marry a black woman, and he used to date this Hispanic chick or this Bangladesh chick over there or this Polish chick. We don't care. We like, okay, they got some good food or something. Might laugh a little bit and keep the conversation moving. We're not gonna be like, and they didn't have no ass. Well, some of the women will, but the majority they didn't have. They don't have to cook. They didn't get you. We definitely gonna make you go online and make videos and try to disparage and demean their race. That's crazy.
What? Ma'am, all y'all do is talk about bitches in Colombia, bitches in the DR, white, but that's all y'all talk about. Y'all talk about them bitches being poor, dirty feet. Y'all talk about that's crazy. Yo, I'm not gonna do much of this, bitch. I just did it because I didn't know what it was, but it's clear. It's a microcosm.
We're like, no, you with me now. It's like you're with a black queen now, like that type of thing, right? Okay, and not in an arrogant way. That's how majority of us are, right? I'm pretty sure I can't speak for all of us, but I can speak for some of us, right? Right, sisters? So that's the only thing that I have to say. I'm not gonna just long to draw it out. I gotta do my workout. I told you I ate good yesterday, okay? I hold myself accountable and me get some water. Matter of fact, electrolyte water, okay? To make your own homemade electrolyte water.
Her baby daddies have what? Listen, this woman is by herself making electrolyte water. This woman, these women are miserable, fellas. I know y'all don't want to believe it because they put on a good show. These women are miserable. These women are miserable, son. If it wasn't for the internet, what would these bitches do? Like, these are miserable people. These are miserable people. They sit around trying to big themselves up because they lonely and they don't know how to be with another human being unless it's a baby or some sort of animal, somebody that got to adhere to their shit and don't say, yo, bend your pussy over, bitch. Like, this shit is sick.
Oh, it's so good in the morning when you wake up. Nice before nice workout. So anyway, let's get back to it because like I say, I'm drifting off. So my only thing is, if you are dating, married to, or have children with a non-black woman, and I've said this to my brother, his opinion, of course, since has changed in the 16 years he's been married to a non-black woman. If you are doing that to disparage and demean your own race, I think that's weird. And to me, that's a form of self-hatred. And it's none of my business to judge, but that's my opinion.
This is why we don't talk to black women, because you ain't going to say how bitches wearing wigs is self-hatred. Bitches wearing eyelashes, bitches getting BBLs as a black woman. Like, that's not self-hatred. But a man who was married for 16 years and still married, while your single baby bitch got 3 kids living by herself talking to the internet, while this man got a whole family, she thinks she's on his level.
I don't have to respect your opinion about how you choose to put him on a pedestal. See, I see. Okay, that's your decision. Right? How are you weaponizing your decision? So that's the thing that I don't like. If it's somebody you really fell in love with, like I just vibe with them, we like the same, we like to go hiking, she loves the outdoors, we go fishing together, you know what I'm saying? She freaking.
You see that's one of the things right there. Black women really believe that they know something about a relationship. Bitch, you ain't been with nobody in 10 years. Niggas don't do that no more, bitch. And that's why you ain't gonna never have no man, because ain't nobody hiking with your ass, bitch. Nobody hiking with you. Yo, these bitches are sick. Hiking. That's why you ain't gonna never have no man talking about I want a man that's gonna hike. Bitch, please.
In the bedroom, because that's also another thing. That's like a myth that a lot of black men and the white women do everything. And when they say everything, they basically mean anal sex. Because black women, like, what do you mean? We do a lot. We don't do that a lot. Okay, but I'm just saying, in general, that's what they basically mean. Because what is this?
This shit is crazy. Yeah, I'm glad I played this video because she actually believed that black women, ma'am, you've been in the house for 10 years. You are completely, what they call that shit? You are lost. You are completely ignorant to the fact. You are ignorant to the fact that black women pussy ain't shit no more to black men. Black men still got the best eggplant in all the land. So black men eggplant is like football defense. This eggplant travels all over the world. Your pussy loses steam, and you ain't gonna talk about all the complications of the black woman's pussy. So, ma'am, the black woman pussy has lost the luster. And I love it. All my niggas love black pussy, but we are aware the black woman's pussy has lost the luster. She has taken her attitude to the bedroom unless some man got this eggplant that just don't give a fuck. She has lost her luster. So when black men and men say non-black women do everything in the bedroom, we're going to say what bitches used to say. We're going to say what the bitches used to say when it comes to non-black women in the bedroom. Yo, they do all the stuff. They start with foreplay and everything, the shit black bitches used to say. Look, they start with foreplay. No, not the foreplay that you talking about, tongue kissing and all that shit. No, they just touching and loving and smiling and happy and panties down and everything that's just fun. That's what they mean when they say they do more in the bedroom. Just whole mindset. Ain't got nothing to do with no damn anal. But listen, as a black woman, you so stupid and lost, you don't know nothing. Yo, these black bitches are out of control.
A lot of black men and the white women do everything. And when they say everything, they basically mean anal sex. Because black women, like, what do you mean? We do a lot. We don't do that a lot. Okay, but I'm just saying, in general, that's what they basically mean. Because what is this doing a lot in the bedroom? What is this? Black women been doing the same thing. How you think y'all got? How did your mamas, with your daddies, how did y'all get here?
Ma'am. You think having sex ain't supposed to be fun for the man? You think when a man have sex with you, he wants you looking like this? Well, I don't look like that when I be having sex. Well, how do you look?
Been up in the bedroom. So that's, another thing. They do everything in the bedroom. They have good credit. All of them don't have good credit. See, black men look at non-black women through positive stereotypes. Good credit, family, community, togetherness.
Ma'am, we want that for the black woman. What do she do to her family and her community? Delete out of her pussy. Are you kidding me? She don't want no family. She don't want no community. She want to do just like you. Be by yourself in the house with 3 kids and your bills are being paid, so you good. You ain't got to do nothing for no man. That's the black woman, sis. I mean, even if you with a man, shit, he got to do everything, besides the shit that you supposed to do, get your ass up and clean and cook. Other than that, the man's doing everything.
Good credit. All of them don't have good credit. See, black men look at non-black women through positive stereotypes. Good credit, family, community, togetherness. So
it's called sharing. It's called not being stingy, not being selfish.
It just kind of go into a place that's already been established. It comes from a good family name. Good mama and dad. Mm-hmm.
Ma'am, in your own generation and starting with yourself, why won't you make a good mom and dad and be one of the pillars? Why won't you do that? Okay,
and they family get together every Sunday, and black people don't do that. They don't get along. My family never did that type of thing. They equate instead of saying, well, this is positive, I can learn from this, and I want my kids to be a part of this. You know, if I have kids with this one day, I love you, boo. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy to be a part of the family, part of your family unit. As we expand our own, they look at it as, my family didn't do this, and my people didn't, but yours do. So that makes you better.
Ma'am, why won't you be a pillar? Why won't you be that family that does that? Why would you continue to have that same stereotype and make it the reality that a black man that wants your pussy got to face that very reality? You are not community. You are not family.
Not even looking at the experiences of what through empathy of what some of the people that they're looking down on. What my mama did, she used to holler. I'm saying, well, let's rewind this. Let's pause. And let's rewind this. So you would have a black woman that started out like, okay, it's the world, it's so great, like, and they fell in love with your daddy, right? Your daddy was the man. I'm black, you know what I'm saying? Like he was like that guy, whatever, So they did their thing, they fell in love, and then okay, somewhere where it could have been her fault, his fault, they break up. Now your mother is a single parent. Your mother has to do everything on her own, right?
Hold the fuck up. How did they just break up so fast like that? Hold the fuck up. Let me play this back. How do you break up so fast as a black woman? She talking about herself. Listen.
It could have been her fault, his fault, they break up. Now your mother.
It could have been her fault, his fault, they break up. No understanding on the woman's end. You just going to just place a breakup. No understanding, no ride or die, no pushing through. Because that's what you did. And now you looking for empathy. Yeah, you black bitches have fucked this black community up.
Other than a single parent, your mother has to do everything on her own, right? So with that first little breakup period, a lot of times it's still raw because you still got feelings for the person, but they kind of like not really helping or not there to help.
There we go, because that's where I was going with it. That man never had no money, and he had a baby with you. You got the money though, so why you got to put him out? Just ride it out. You done fucked up. But that's not what they want. They want gray area options and keep fucking and let the kids see them fucking different niggas and everything until life just expires. They're willing to, go back and play roulette, shoot craps.
As readily as because they're not with you. You're not with each other. So now your mother has to start figuring things out on her own. She doesn't want to, but she has to.
No, she don't have to. She could get with that man. She can get with that man, get back with that man. And if she can't do that, she could get on her knees and really beg some man to be nice to her and promise that she's going to be nice to him. She ain't got to do it by herself. That's what you call systemic programming. That you can't really say, yo, I done fucked up. I need to be nice to somebody. I don't want to do it by myself. You're choosing this, and then you're trying to leave out child support, which helped you do it. Welfare, which helped you do it. You ain't did shit by yourself, bitch. Unbelievable, bro. Yo, that's what we dealing with. The emperor. Black families are full of black. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, man. Let me light up before I read that shit. This nigga is sick, and he know I likes it like that. Black families are full of black bitches, and black bitches don't like each other, including family, men, kids, pets. They don't even like the fucking pets unless they feel bad. Like, they don't like nobody. And that's fucked up. Because we say to the alpha dudes, you don't even like him even though he got all that money? You still talking about, I'll end you, nigga. Man, who do you like? That's why I always say to you niggas, if I ever get a woman to talk to me, matter of fact, let me put the link up. If I ever get a woman to talk to me in front of you guys, a random woman, not some bitch I know, I will ask that bitch the question. Name 2 men that was in your pussy, but I won't say it that way. Name 2 men that was in your pussy that you respect. I want their names and I want to know where they live to show that you definitely respect and know who these men are. I really want that. I want that question for a random woman on the internet. And look, we don't care if the bitch make it up. I'm betting that they can't even make it up. Like, these bitches are gladiators, to say the least.
But they kind of like not really helping or not there to help as readily as they, because they're not with you, you're not with each other. So now your mother has to start figuring things out on her own. She doesn't want to, but she has to. And after a while, that can lead to being tired. Not being able to voice her tiredness can lead to bitter.
That could lead her to being tired. Man, why would you live a life where you got to be tired? That's how come y'all know me. I ain't got no respect. You know what I'm saying? That's the last thing I deal with. You know, I respect my brothers, but on the other, hell no. I deal with my bitches out of straight love. You understand? Like, she has no love in her life. This is the misery that you see black women and you try to talk to them. They're miserable. They don't know shit. They don't even know how to be with a man. Then they trying to get money from him and don't even know how to rock. And a man like, okay, could you at least give your pussy up being that you don't know how to do shit else?
Bitterness. Not being able to voice her bitterness can lead to resentment. Not being able to voice that resentment can lead to a bad attitude. What? What you want?
Oh. There you have it. Now, when you see what she just did, what do we call that? Spirits and behaviors. That's what we call that. We don't care if you talk nice. We don't care if you talk light. We know you have, I see you, Emperor. We know you got spirits and behaviors inside of you. Watch this spirit and behavior come out.
Not being able to voice that resentment can lead to a bad attitude. What? What you want?
See, she think, and they think that that's the switch that they could turn on and off. See, they think that's the switch that they could turn on and off, and they think the men are not hip. That's all this is, y'all. Emperor, what you think about this?
Man, hey, what's good, Prince? Can you hear me?
What's good? Yeah, man.
Man, look, hey, man, I come in like in, I guess the middle of it, but I stand by what I said about black families. That's why she was talking about, you know, family, black families, we don't get together like that and stuff. And she's right. I'm experiencing that with my own family, like my mom's side of the family. My mom's side of the family is nothing but bitches, man. And like it, you got a couple of the bitches that, you know, they went to school, got good jobs, got married, they stay off to themselves. And then you got the single mom bitches, like they stay off to their own little clique, but they jealous of the married bitches with kids and stuff.
It's
It's like they
disgusting.
just, huh?
It's disgusting. Go ahead.
Yeah, man. Like, so we haven't had a family reunion since I don't know when, like since I was little. I'm 35. We haven't
Hey,
had a family reunion on that side of the family. Now, my dad's side of the family, mostly men. Mostly men. I had one aunt, you know, and when my grandmama passed, she was the one, you know, that pretty much kept it together, you know,
well,
before
hold
she.
on. I hear something. Hold
What,
on.
what that?
Now,
What that?
hold on. Now, this aunt, because my aunt was like that too on my father's side. I had one aunt on my father's side. Was she a tomboy like the rest of the boys?
No, not really.
She got
She
married?
at one point in her young life, like in her like 20s
Did
and
she get
30s.
married?
No, but she had a
I don't
long
give a
term.
fuck. Did she go to the army?
No, she didn't.
Okay, so she was just like the boy.
She yeah. Well, no, I wouldn't say she was like the boy, but I will say this: she was out there on them drugs, but she got clean though.
Yeah, she was just like the boys.
Yeah. But yeah, like my mom's side of the family though, like man, like them niggas don't like all them hoes. them bitches don't like each other, man. And that's
Even
that's what.
even though your other auntie got on drugs, she was still real.
Yeah.
And when she got herself cleaned up, everybody knew she was real all along. She just had a little stumble. You see what I'm saying?
That's it. Yeah.
Them other bitches are just ain't shit.
Yeah, well, that aunt that was on drugs, that was on my dad's side of the family.
Right, she was the good aunt.
Yeah.
Them other bitches ain't no good.
Oh yeah. Oh no. They all like they got their own little cliques. Like, and I've noticed this about other women I've dated too, and I like peep their families and stuff. Like most black families, if it's full of women, they got cliques. They click up and they talk shit about the other damn female family member. It's the craziest shit. It's the craziest shit, Prince.
Hey, yo, I mean, we always say, yo, there's so many different layers to the dysfunction of the Gladiator BW. You know what I'm saying?
Man, hey, it's crazy. And then I think you said something about she hadn't had a boy. This woman here didn't have a boyfriend for like 10 years. She only had a man. Man, come on, man.
But it's common. It's common, bro.
I mean, she do look, like I said, she do look like a little baby in the face. So, I mean.
Yeah. When you hear these women talk, you gotta understand they're speaking in terms of book, sister. You know what I'm saying, right, sis? So they all rock like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And it's crazy that she doesn't understand what a community is.
Right.
It's like the craziest thing. Like most of these bitches, these black gladiators, they don't know what a community is. Like she said that we look at white women or other races of women in a positive note. Isn't that how you're supposed to look at a woman? In a positive light? What the fuck? I thought
yeah, I love when the Gladiator BW, you know, I love when brothers, we all believe the same. Like, ma'am, are you really well? Like, what are you talking about?
Like that's called a community. But they like the women that, you know, that they get together every weekend and they, you know, they maintain the kids and they smile and yes.
Right.
Yes. Who wants a Hurricane Chris looking damn
Humpty Dumpty?
Yeah, Humpty Dumpty, 8-ball and MJG,
painted like Homie the Clown.
Yeah. Like, don't no man want that, man. I thought about that. It's crazy that you say you playing this stuff now. You talking about it. Cause I thought about this yesterday. I'm like, what dude, cause I was looking at Kendra G. It's crazy. What dude in his right mind would want a woman that talks like she sell dope? It's the craziest thing. Like, these niggas, now I got to get on these niggas, Prince, because like, why would you want a woman that, you know, speak with deep ebonics, you know, saying bruh and nigga
suck
and
my
all that
dick,
stuff?
suck my dick and all that. I don't even say that shit. Like, that's crazy.
And like when you making love to a woman, I'm just, you know, making love, fucking or whatever. Like, you want that woman to be like all dainty and like, you know, like you know, the bitch, you know, she's so feminine, it feels so good. She can't really take the dick, but like, and it's crazy because I ain't gonna lie, I done came across a hood rat. I done hit a hood rat or two. It's like dick don't faze them. They just sit there and look at you and just be like, yeah, ooh.
But they get mad at you when you say, okay, I got your pussy. All right, cool. Okay, regular shit. They really, it's the weird shit how they treat niggas, you know. And like I said, man, I keep messing up. But, you know, I got to do that thing, man. Because, you know, I got all that work brothers ain't got as far as like I got to get outside and I got to go talk to these men about how they didn't see their baby be born. And because it's one of the wildest things that they just did. You ain't a good person, sis.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. I just never understood that. Like, you supposed to get pleasure out of sex, and they don't talk or act like they get pleasure out of sex. They just, you know,
that's what I was
let
saying.
niggas nut in them and have the baby.
Well, what happens is she's trying to equate how brothers say non-black women are more fun, equating it to like anal. No, they just more fun off the rip.
I knew I heard that. I'm like, what? What nigga? Oh my God. See, I mean, I ain't gonna, you know, hey, it's guys that like to do that. Hey,
right. I'm not an anal guy. I don't give a fuck. I like pussy. I like pussy, man.
Yeah, exactly. Like, man, I never understood, especially a black gladiator, B-Dub, like, what man in his right mind would want to put his dick in a black gladiator? They barely take care of their own pussy. Prince, so you can imagine what they do with their ass. Like, Prince, I wish I could send it to you, man. I got actual physical text message from a snow bunny. She is like I think she's like a resource intervention, like one of those type, I guess, counselors or whatever at a school. And like she's the one that has the meeting with the badass kids' parents and try to come up with
guidance counselor.
How to change this little nigga's attitude and keep him from getting kicked out of school. She told me she had a meeting, and this was just yesterday. She had a meeting with a parent. She was like, I never thought that if I'm sitting across from you at a conference table, I would be able to smell your pussy.
Oh, come on, man.
Yes.
Come on.
I was like, this is my theory. My theory has been proven right. I was like, are you serious? I said, white lady? She's like, no, it was a black lady. I said, oh my God.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
I don't believe her. You're not gonna do my sister.
I believe her.
Come on, man.
She hit me up out of nowhere to tell me that. She hit me
I
up out of nowhere.
I believe the bitch. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Because she just didn't know what the smell was, and she like, well, that shit smell like some period or some shit. It's nasty shit, man. You know what I mean? Nasty shit.
Man, hey.
Let's get back to this video a little bit so I can so I can let this bitch set you off a little more.
All right.
Because I have 1,000 other things to do today. Nobody's asked me how I'm doing. Nobody cares about how I'm doing. Everybody assumes that I'm fine, and you're just a strong black woman. And they use my strength to get through things that I shouldn't be going through by myself, that I didn't want to go through in the first place.
See that? See? You can't even play the video, Emperor, for the bitches talking the same rhetoric that we always hear. Ma'am, you took pride in being a strong gladiator. You took pride in that. Yep. The Emperor just said he wanted you to be ladylike. You don't want to be that.
It's crazy, man.
It's sick. Hold on.
Nobody's asked me how I'm doing. Nobody cares about how I'm doing. Everybody assumes that I'm fine, and you're just a strong black woman. And they use my strength to get through things that I shouldn't be going through by myself, that I didn't want to go through in the first place. I was just trying to live life like everybody else. They use that against me. So I'm supposed to be walking around, and us as black women smiling. And then on top of that, we have our own men that blame us for having kids. And it can be even people who we had kids with. You had the kids. And they'll act like helping you with just trinkets here and there is you should be so grateful for. You should just be bowing down and just giving them head right there on the spot. Even though you're not with them, they haven't claimed you. They got somebody else over there. So we treat it like an afterthought. And that you should be grateful I gave you crumbs. And you're going to watch me give somebody else filet mignon and this good bread over here in front of you. And that's the thing I don't like.
Ma'am, why did you let that man go? Why didn't you stay?
Prince, can I break this all the way down?
Please be my guest, man. I need to get my tea, but if the water's heating up, I'm listening. Go ahead.
Can I want to break this down to the wheelbarrow, goddamn it.
I told you she's gonna set you off. Listen, hold your thought. I didn't know this video was gonna be like this. I just saw a black bitch talk. I said, "Yo, I'm bringing it to my niggas." Go ahead.
Man, look. First of all, like you said, nobody told you to be strong and independent. You should have, and if it ever get back to it, bitch, you should have required that man to marry you. Even and 9 times out of 10, look, I don't believe these bitches half the time anyway. They get on here, they talk about abuse. It's always abuse or somebody got cheated on. Half the time these bitches be side chicks and knowing. Ask me how I know. But like, bitch, some y'all bitches, all y'all black bitches, come in, take a knee. Let's huddle up. Let me talk. Most of y'all bitches gonna have to be comfortable with sharing a nigga. You just go. That's just what it is.
Hold on, I gotta stop you. A lot of their problems are they have a man that can't afford the bills. So what should they do with him?
Well, no, Prince. I say this here. Now that might be true, but you know what? Women are like kids. Women are like big, slow kids. Like they just that you know that slow class when you was in high school. That slow class. They took field trips to the grocery store and shit like that. There, but they're like that. They part of that class. So they constantly just create bills. They create debt. And they just want a man to just, it's all right, baby. I'll pay for it. Just give me the bill. That's what they want.
But you, brother, I need you to attack this point. They can't get that, so they get a man that can't afford it. What do they do then?
Women that look like this can't get that. Look, all these women, they you know, they do it like you said before I got up. These are lazy hairstyles. They lock their hair up so they won't have to comb it or put no, you know, or they slap a wig on, and they slap a wig. The wig hair is straight hair. All you got to do is just run a hot comb through your real hair, and you can have the same type texture of hair as the wig that you put on your head. But the black woman is lazy. The black woman is just fickle-minded and lazy. Like I be trying to tell dudes this, man, and they be, man, you all of them, man, like that. Yes, most of them are. Most of them are like this. And this woman here looking like this, look at this woman. This is a perfect freeze frame. This woman has a booty chin. She barely has a neck. I'm sure her dreadlocks smell like old fish grease.
Oh,
like, come
man.
on, man.
Oh,
who's marrying
man.
that? Does she has kids? Did she say she had kids?
Let me play it from the beginning for you, man. I feel like having fun today. Let's do
it. A little bit after 10 years, I kind of just been like, okay, I'm going to be saying some things that can be considered some touchy subjects. One touchy subject in particular. And I know a lot of you are thinking, like, where did this come from? Well, I woke up early, you know, like we all do on vacation when we can sleep late. I woke up early, which is good because I got to work out anyway, right? Happy belated Thanksgiving to you guys, okay? But we all ate good yesterday, so I got to get up and work out good, okay? Got to hold myself accountable. So anyway, I woke up and I was just listening to some things, and I like to listen to psychology little videos and reels and stuff like that, and dating reels and videos and stuff like that. I'm just now starting to get my feet wet a little bit after 10 years. I kind of just been like in hiatus, in hermit mode. Just raising my kids, like a lot of you guys out there doing, men and women, single parents, you know how it is. It's a little different. The world is different. We don't have extended families like that no more, or Mima or auntie or TT or uncle will watch the kids while you go out. You know what I mean? So we really kind of are just like focused around home and work and kids, right?
There you have it.
The bitch got kids, got them stank-ass dreads on her head. I'm sure her body ain't all that. I'm sure she probably got one of them old, them bell pepper shaped asses. Come on, Prince, who's marrying this?
That's all I'm saying.
What man is gonna come off the street and say, "Give me all of your bills. I'm gonna take you out of debt. and I'm gonna let you stay at home and just sit on your
No,
ass
see, you
and
keep
watch
saying
Young and the
no,
Restless.
no. You keep saying the same thing. I keep telling you they're not getting that because they can't.
I know they're not
Hold
getting
on,
that, but
because
I'm
they
asking
can't
the
hold the
question.
standard of being a lady for too long. They have to turn back to the original gladiator. So they gotta have a
Yes.
man that make less. At that point, they're trying to act like a woman, say, well, I'm a woman, I should be taken care of. So what do they do?
And you know what, Prince? Their idea of taking care is making them damn same old tired ass wings, them baked wings, and that damn box macaroni and cheese every week.
Wow. Wow.
And they think I can cook. I'm cooking for my man. I'm cooking
Wow.
for my man. That tired ass spaghetti.
Wow.
Because look at a bitch like this here, man. Look, she got ass, you know, all them she got ass those niggas out there. Yeah, she got one. Look at her. She been eating spaghetti every week since she was 3 years old.
Dang.
So, like, come on, man. Like, you ain't, ma'am, you not doing nothing. Like, you and then you want to.
I do agree with you on that point. And you didn't want to say it because you're trying to be nice. But I that's one of the points that black men really agree on. Ma'am, you not a dime. Fuck is wrong with you?
That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, Prince. I'm asking a rhetorical question. Like, what man is gonna come off the street to this woman with all of that I just named, and I'm sure 90% of what I said about her is true, and say, I want this woman to have my last name. I want to be legally bonded to this woman. Come on, man.
I don't know about that. Like I believe that they actually conceded. They conceded that shit. Like that's out. They know it ain't coming.
They know it, but they want to still. It's like Santa Claus. Like they still want to believe in it. They still want to. They still want to have hope. You know, maybe if I sleep right here by the Christmas tree, you know, I can catch him. Like no, he's never coming.
It's over, baby.
It's over.
Are doing that to disparage and demean your own family name. Good mama and dad. Mm-hmm. Okay, like, and you know, they family get together every Sunday, and you know, black people don't do that. They don't get along.
Can I speak on that real quick too? Can I speak on that?
Go ahead, fam.
Like, and she has the same mentality as the rest of them.
That's all I'm saying.
A good mom and dad. What they think having a good mom and a good dad in your life, you know, both of your parents there, that's you trying to live like them white folks. Yes, you are too. That's why you want the man to make all the money and pay all the bills.
That's
because
right.
You want to live like the white folks. But you don't want to do what's conducive to getting that. You don't want to sit there and actually go to PTA meetings. You don't want to read to your child. You don't want to have to help them with math homework, reading homework, stuff like that. Going on what they call those treasure hunts and stuff, like, you know, little scavenger hunts. Some of these, you know, these upscale white schools and stuff, because my kids go to a predominantly white school and they do stuff like that. And we have like PTA meetings and stuff. We have parents come eat lunch with your kids day, like every quarter. Like black women they think that's doing too much. They think that's, you know, above them. Oh, the teacher's supposed to. Like, no. If you want a community and if you want that lifestyle, you got to do those things. You got to. Y'all black women, y'all gonna have to pull your boots up and get in the mud.
Brother, it's late. Listen to this bitch.
Okay, or whatever the stereotype of the black woman is, so we can go deeper to that colorism thing. Okay, that's another story for another day. But black women are only good for sleeping with, right? It doesn't even matter how you carry yourself these days, because I know we have the, you know, the entertainers. They're entertainers. They're entertainers. That's how they're supposed to look and dress, whatever in their industry or their genre. That's not every black woman. They don't speak for every black woman, but of course they equate that to us. No matter how you carry yourself, they still approach it to where I don't have to take you out on a date. I don't have to talk to you. I don't have to get to know your family. Just drop these drawers, bang up on your little foot, be happy with that. I broke you off. Bye. And then when it comes time for them to be serious, they then want to go on the opposite end of the spectrum. And I'm talking about a certain type of black male. The colorism of the spectrum, where it has to be like a light skin with these eyes, or it has to be like with the good hair, or it has to be a non-black woman. And they'll do it in a malicious way, which is weird to me because I'm starting to think, like, are you really in love? Are you really happy that you did something that was good for your life? Or are you doing that to spite black women? We have a deeper problem.
Ma'am, I think you wouldn't be worried about this if you just go get you a black man. You ever thought about that? You ever thought that if you get a black man, you would be too busy to be worried about what somebody else doing with a non-black woman?
Prince,
You understand, Emperor?
Yeah. Hey, Prince, I don't know if you saw it or not. I think it was the other night, Kendra G. It was a woman, and I'm glad she said that. It was a woman that got on Kendra G looking for a man, the typical, oh, he gotta be willing to do this, he gotta be willing to take me out on dates, he gotta be willing to travel, he gotta make this much. And when Kendra asked this woman when was the last time she had sex, guess what this woman said, Prince?
2 weeks ago.
No, last night.
Oh shit.
This woman said she just rose up off the dick like the Undertaker.
That was last night? That happened on Kendra last night?
Well, no, it didn't happen on. I guess it was like one of the shows from this week or last week. I forgot which show it was, but.
I mean, these hoes are crazy.
When Kendra asked her when the last time she was intimate, she was like the night, the night before that she was on.
Damn.
Yes. So when they say, oh, black men expect us to just want to fuck and not take us out. Yes, because you just gave Ray the pussy for free the night before, and I'm supposed to take you out to Ruth Chris and feed you a steak that you can't even pronounce.
Hey, let me ask you this. So these women say that men are scared or they are intimidated by their success. What do you think about that?
Black women don't have much success. They think selling wholesale clothes and screen printed T-shirts is success.
But are men intimidated?
No. What it is a black man don't want. Look, a black man don't like to really argue with their woman. Black men try to avoid arguments as much as possible until he's cornered. Right. So when that woman get a little bit of money, and then she just go, all that there, thinking she gonna tell you what to do around the house, and you could have did this. Here I am, I'm doing this. Well, you know what? No, you can go.
Let me hold on. Let me ask you this. So when the way that you just described how black women act when they making money and paying the bills, they believe that men treat women like that when men are paying all the bills?
You know what? I don't think. I don't know. Well, you know what? When a man is making that type of money, he has the right.
Yeah, but do he act like that? The way you just described.
Oh well,
the way you described was accurate.
I don't think most men. I think they just ask for the basics.
When a man is paying all the bills for a woman, he actually don't even want no beef. He just want peace with
her. Yeah, he just want the basics. Hey,
but on the other end, it's more of what you described. Everything is like with an attitude.
Exactly. That black man, that he's getting called nigger. He's getting called dusty. He's getting called all of this, and his mama getting talked about. Your mama. See,
I believe that they think men treat women like that when they pay all the bills.
And that's not true.
Hold on one second. Because I had saw something that came across my timeline where it was supposed to be a fight on the show, but I guess they took it down.
Oh shit.
It was supposed to be some sort of fight on this show. They might have taken it down. But yeah, you know, back to what you were saying. I understand what you're saying, man.
Yeah, like they, the black man when he has this money, he's paying all the bills and stuff like that. Now he just asking for basic stuff. Clean my house. Hey, you been here all day. You been here most of the day. Hey, can you cook me something to eat? Can you nourish me? Can you be you bitch? You come from me. Let's go back to the Bible. You come from me. You come from my rib.
bro,
Can you
bro,
can
ain't
you
no going
nourish me?
back. Ain't no going back,
No,
homie.
I know it ain't no going back, Prince. I know it ain't no going back.
It's
But
over.
that, but I'm breaking it down to him though. Like, look, can you nourish me? I'm doing all the brunt of this work. I'm
Hold
going
on.
out into
I
the
heard
field.
something. Hold on. I think you hit on something very important. Remember when we watch Kendra G and all them shows,
Uh-huh.
women always say, "Yo, I just want an honest man." Now, what you just said was something very important. Can you be honest and say that you're not gonna nourish me every day the way you want me to be honest with you?
Ooh. And you know what'll happen? You know what'll happen, Prince? They'll lie. It's
Right.
in their nature.
Right.
It's in
So
their
why
nature.
you mad
They'll,
that I'm lying?
there you go. Exactly. Exactly. They'll tell you a lie. Yeah, I do it. I do it.
Right. Just a lie.
And then when it comes down to, hey, I thought you were gonna cook. I got
So
time.
so so when we come back and we play this video, we know, bitch, you lying. You won't even tell the truth about your health of your pussy or nothing. Hold on, let's go.
Why are you spiting someone? Why are you trying to spite black women? Where's that coming from? What are you aiming with all black women for? Or a black woman in your past? Let it.
Ma'am, you got 3 kids with no father in the house. Why wouldn't that man be mad at you? Hello?
Go and move on. So that's the only thing. That's what I mean. I'm talking to the unhealed ones. Everybody's unhealed in a certain area. But I'm talking to the men that choose to spew malice towards their own race or choose to weaponize their choices in life. That's your choice. Why are you weaponizing your choice?
Ma'am, you weaponize your choice to have a baby with a man and put him on child support. That is a weapon. Emperor, what you think?
And trying to make it seem like one is better than the other. That's
Go ahead, brother. I'm not in a rush. Listen, let me tell this quick story. Story. My gladiator going to the second job, right?
Yeah.
So she goes out, she comes home to use the bathroom, do whatever she got to do, and then she goes out to the second job. She calls me right away. Yo, my car not starting. Here we go. Now you need the Dusty. You need old Dusty, huh?
Uh-huh.
So now I gotta go my car. Oh, she's blocking my car in. Now I gotta push your car and pull my car and jumpstart your car so you get to the other job. So yeah, it's way more than money that you paying for. My value is great. You understand what I'm saying? Like you wouldn't have been able to go make this holiday season bonus money. You understand? So when these women talk all this dumb shit, ma'am, you need a man for so many reasons it don't make sense. It's just like nothing never happened. It's just like a car started right up because I was there. I have everything that you need. You understand in my car and everything's okay. Like you're not a woman that's out here, you understand what I'm trying to say, right?
Yeah. I had a debate with a female at my job the other day, and she was saying that shit. Like, I technically I just don't even need a man. And this is and she's an exotic bitch. She like Belizean and Indian mix and shit. She at the fire station. I technically I really don't. I said, oh yeah, you do. I mean, what I really need. I said, when that car out there break down, who you gonna call? I just get somebody. I said, but who's gonna fix it? Yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah, man. That's all right then. Don't ever say you don't need a man.
And like I say, I think it's more situational than that. You see what I'm saying? Like you don't know where you're gonna break down that. You don't know what's gonna happen. You don't know how fast you may need a fix. You may not know. You may need to call somebody that's gonna jump and get with you right away to make sure whatever you was dealing with it didn't fail.
Yeah.
Like it's way more to the story of you just getting your car fixed. You understand?
Yeah.
Way more.
Yeah.
But
see, they don't think. That goes back to what I said. They're like the slow kids at high school. Like they don't think past. They don't think past they pussy. You know what?
right.
Yes, there you go.
You saw Tanya TKO. She had to order. What's the name of that shit? The fucking name is that grocery shit.
Oh, Instacart.
The bitch had to order Instacart, son.
Yeah. Yeah.
For orange juice and fruits.
Yeah, because the bitch was laid up. I'm glad you said that too. You brought that up. We were just talking about how they pussies and all that. There, value. The value of them is. Look, man. Tanya TKO is another example of what I said earlier. Like black men out here. I know y'all listening, man. Look, if y'all don't see this evidence that Prince put out and these stories that I come up here and tell y'all, man, look. I don't know what it is. I guess y'all just a sucker for a dark-skinned, big-ass bitch.
No, they not suckers no more. They not suckers.
I hope they not suckers, but
they not
look,
suckers
man,
no more.
Hey, man, look, I'm
it's too much
man.
work out here. Like I say, if you see niggas doing their thing or whatever the case with a black woman, I mean, the only question you could ask that man, that's the realest question is, yo, are you having fun? See, because that's the question I got for niggas. You see them? Yo, are you having fun with this woman? You're like, that's the real deal.
Yeah.
Niggas ain't having no fun.
Is he having fun? And is his blood pressure low?
Oh man,
I'm just saying, Prince, like, come on now, that's number one killer of black men, high blood pressure.
Put it like this, because I don't think it's getting around this blood pressure thing. I would say, are you having fun and are you protecting your blood pressure? Because it needs protection.
There you go.
It needs protection.
Because once your blood pressure start getting elevated, brother, you know who you need to get out the equation, and it ain't and it ain't the chicken. That's sad to say. You more healthy. You live a more healthier, longer life eating chicken than you do being with a black woman.
that's fucked up, man.
To you, you think that, or whoever the like is like, you think that, and you have a right to think that. Move on. So all of these videos and stuff, I know this on that. And the bad thing is, they're asking a lot of these. I don't know if they call them Gen X or Gen Zs. A young black man went around asking everywhere, all black men, who would you rather date, a white woman or a black woman? A black woman or a non-black woman? He was just asking them those two questions. And they all said non-black woman or white woman. And these are like 18, 19, 20, 25. These are young men. So you have to ask yourself who's above them. It's people in my generation, right? The big brothers, the uncles, the dads. Because some people...
Ma'am, hold the fuck up. Not just the big brothers, the uncles, the dads, the mothers, the aunties.
See? Told you these bitches don't like each other, man.
Go ahead, brother.
Look, man, the Black Gladiator B-Dub do not like other. Look, I don't know what it is. It's like National Geographic or something. Like, them animals, they smell that other scent and they just get automatic defense.
Yo, what about? She's blaming everything on the boys. Ma'am, they're looking at their mothers and they say, no, I don't want no black woman. They're looking at their aunties. No, I don't want no black woman. They're looking at their sisters and cousins. Yo, if I could get something other than black, I'll try that out.
Yeah. Hey, because black men, we see it. We see it every day. Like, look, and yet again, I'm gonna come from my own, perspective. Seeing my family, like I said, my mom's side of the family. Like, my mom, and I was telling my wife this, like, look, because one of my cousins, he just got locked up, and you can get the mug shot online now, and she's like, damn, your cousin locked up again? I'm like, yeah, he come from a fucked up home, his mama was like a hood rat. All she did was fuck low grade niggas, and she ended up she used to fight all the time and shit, and that shit ended up getting her killed, actually. So, like, niggas, I done seen like the cheating ass aunties. She was one of them. the cheating ass aunties and shit. You know, they going out to the club, telling their husband that they just hanging with their sisters, but they leaving the club early to go back to the hotel with this other nigga. The fuck, and then he drop her back off. They at the Waffle House or they at White Castle.
So I'm sorry about this question, brother, but I'm leading up to something. I please, you know, I have nothing but respect for you.
Yeah.
You have a daddy or anything like that? Like you had your daddy side of the family.
My dad was in my life up until I was 6. Then that nigga, he chose the streets. So
all right, well, let me say this to you. Because that's the reason why I asked. Because let me say this to you, man. This is wild. I heard something while you was talking and shit. And I wanted to say this to you as I heard you talk. Yo, dog, because I know you might have had uncles or whatever, but niggas don't be talking. Yeah. Niggas don't talk to each other like I'm about to say what I'm about to say to you. And yo, I want to say this, yo, you did a good job with yourself, brother. Like, you grew up in some fucked up shit.
Oh yeah.
You did a great job, brother.
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. And, I'm
like
raising my kids and stuff.
Of shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Hey, but hey, like, look, I tell people all the time, man. I get on these panels. I'm like one of the realest niggas on YouTube. I'm using my government. I'm using my government name. Like, you see it right here on the thing. Like, yeah. The emperor, yeah, that's just, a little something, but yeah, most panels you see me get on, you see my government. Like,
fuck all that.
I know, but what I'm saying is, Prince, like, I got stories, and people be like, why you get on here, say the stuff you say, because it's other little niggas out there like me that coming up. It's other little niggas out there, I got sons. So when they get older, and a lot of this shit they can digest or whatever, and these stories and just how it is out here, they can go back and listen to shit like this here. Because that's the problem. That was the problem with like our generation. We didn't have no old heads. I had one uncle that just really kept it real with me like that, and just taught me the game. And he was my uncle that was also a firefighter. But he taught me the game, about the fire department and shit, how to handle that, how to manage my money with that, how to deal with these bitches and shit that's on the job, on the job, how to deal with bitches that gonna come at me, just shit like that. But I appreciate it.
Hold on. I mean, you got a lot to offer. You can't overdrown. I mean, right now the point is you did good. You understand? Yeah. The point is you did good. From how we be raised, son. Simple as that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to let that be known as of right now, and you just accept that, son. Let's play the video.
Yeah.
My age 40, they got 21, 20 years. They started having kids 16, 17, 18. Okay, I had my first kid at 27, but I'm just saying, if they started
whoa, hold on.
And these are like 18, 19, 20, 25. These are young men. So you have to ask yourself who's above them. It's people in my generation, right? The big brothers, the uncles, the dads. Because some people my age, 40, they got 21, 20 years. They started having kids 16, 17, 18. Okay, I had my first kid at 27. But I'm just saying, if they start having the kids young by this age that I am, they already have, like, those are their kids. So my generation has taught them on. That's what a lot of them are thinking. And I'm thinking to myself, wow, because I have 4 daughters.
God damn!
See, that's another thing too, man. A man got to go in. You got 4 daughters.
Wow.
So that's all that estrogen, all that attitude. They gonna mimic what they see. They gonna mimic mama. So like what? No, ain't no man finna come in. Baby, it's over with. It's over with, baby girl.
Wow. Ma'am, you can't handle those 4 girls, man.
They can be thinking of my 4 daughters when they get older. They're gonna think we just good to sleep with, and they just going on over to sit down in the corner. Shut up! I don't have to help you because we don't even have to verbalize this. You don't need us. Who said?
What the?
Get that? Where are you guys? I mean, some women do verbally say that. I'm not. But
right, women say that.
where are y'all getting these notions from? So notice what I'm saying here. When they get with a non-black or a white woman, this particular type of male, not the ones who you are falling in love and that's who you love and that's great. And I think that's beautiful and I'm happy for you, for anybody. Because I don't care what you, I don't care if you're an alien, I don't care if you're an animal. Look at the little animals over there just having a good little time. Any being, anything, okay?
Long as you ain't loving on no man. That's all this is about, son. That's all this is about.
Yeah, man.
You know you done fucked your way out of the game. You had your 3 babies. You got your child support. You ain't like that. You have too much to have any requirements. You should be like, yo, brother, if you taking liking to me and you a good man and you ain't trying to be on no wild shit around my kids or abusive, look, we can ride this out. Like, that's what she's supposed to be on.
Yeah.
No?
It's crazy, man.
I think that it's beautiful. I have actually 2 mated birds, my cockatiels, and they kind of cuddle and stuff, and I just really enjoy the interaction because it brings good energy and it makes me feel good.
Did you hear that?
Play it again. I didn't.
This bitch is sick. She says she got 2 birds.
Because I don't care what you, I don't care if you're an alien, I don't care if you're an animal. Look at the little animals over there just having a good little time. Any being, anything, okay? I think that it's beautiful. I have actually 2 mated birds, my cockatiels, and they kind of cuddle and stuff, and I just really enjoy the interaction because it brings good energy and it makes me feel good. So I think it's cute. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the ones. And
did you hear that?
Man, that kind of go into like these women that get these dogs and stuff.
Right. They're sick.
They be cooking for the dog.
It's like every Sunday when I go out, it's this older black woman, right? I seen her the last Sunday. I said, damn, I forgot. I want to video this bitch. She's pushing this dog in this stroller. You know what I'm saying? And I want to record it for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause y'all think this shit is it's real. I mean, ain't nothing says that this is a high class woman. She's a hood booger, and she's pushing a dog up a hill. Like, it's sick. I mean, it's sick shit. The shit that we see in our everyday lives, man. I ain't gonna hold you, B.
And I have encountered them who feel the need to, and they even would do this with kids too. If they have like mixed kids, I've dealt with this with one of my kids' dads, which is just like a whole nother level of like, what?
One of my kids' dads. Damn. Emperor, did you hear that? One of my kids' dads. So I got 4 daughters. Ma'am, you starting to sound like a whore. You starting to sound like a whore minute by minute. But as you tell this story, nobody's supposed to hear that. Go ahead. Go ahead, player.
Man, can you hear me?
Yeah. All right. Man, well,
this is sad.
Your stuff breaking up.
What the F? You know, where you can play colorism with your
okay.
Children,
Go ahead. Go ahead, Emperor.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, man. Hey, so she got multiple baby dads, huh?
Right, sounding more and more like a whore. You know?
It's typical. It's typical.
Sounding more and more like a whore. So what happens is you become discredited for everything you say when you start talking about whatever community shit you're talking about.
Interaction, because it brings good energy and it makes me feel good. I can see unity, so I think it's cute. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the ones, and I have encountered them who feel the need to, and they even would do this with kids too. If they have like mixed kids, I've dealt with this with one of my kids' dads, which is just like a whole nother level of like, what the F, you know, where you can play colorism with your own children because some are lighter or they're non-black, you know, with black they're mixed and others. I don't, that's weird to me too. Love the kids for as they are, as they have for you. Don't act like the half that's mixed with a little vanilla is better, because they're not. Okay, they're all of you. So that's what I'm saying. If you're going to do something, do what's best for you, and then be happy with it, and just move on.
So she got black kids, white kids. This bitch, ma'am, you just like every other black woman. You threw your pussy out there.
And just have your life. What is with all these videos and all this commentary? Now they have influenced the younger generation, which is like our nephews, our nieces, because my kids are still pretty young, 18, 19 and up. Let's say 18 and up crowd. They're all thinking the same thing. They've been listening to us. And we've been listening to whatever uncle or whatever told us, whatever we think or whatever experiences we had. They're all thinking and trying to use their choices to be malicious. And that's the problem and again, my opinion, like, who cares about your opinion? I'm just stating my opinions about what I think is the problem. Okay. You don't have to listen, you don't have to agree. That's fine. Move on. So, change the channel, stop watching the video. So do what you do what's best for you. Stop using what you're doing to be malicious to another person. And please stop thinking. And a lot of these women some of them are sneaky. If they know that you have angst towards your own race, they will kind of leverage that. Be careful with that. So you can of course, but they're not gonna listen because I'm a black woman. I'm just saying, be careful.
No, not because you're a black woman. Because you're a black woman that shows and proves that, especially you prove that you're against black in a lot of different ways because you went and had white babies. You just, how do you claim black? Like on some pro-black shit. Like she's speaking from a black angle. Ma'am, you got mixed white babies. Emperor, you there?
Because they'll put you up to be big and bad out here in the internet streets, in your workplace, at the family barbecue to speak against black, and it'd be really their opinions that they want you to say about the black women. They don't cook, they don't know about nothing about. They call us broke. They don't know nothing about finances. Who's taking care of these black kids? A lot of them are black women. They're not supposed to have help. How would that? Y'all on aid. Look at the word aid. It's assistance. So if the fathers don't want to help, if the family that they come from is impoverished, some of them may want to help, they can't. Some of them don't want to help, they don't care. Because it's the law of the nature of the beast. If you're from the hood, it eat or be eaten, right? Now they have.
See that right there? Ma'am, if the father don't make the money, you slept with him, that y'all just lived that impoverished life getting on aid. Why separate the family? Because that's the only reason.
That at the core, that's how a lot of them think. Where are they supposed to get help? They're supposed to sit around and say, I need a man, I'm so sorry. When we do that, we're perceived as being thirsty and desperate.
That's a lie. When the last time you was thirsty and desperate? Please. When the last time was you thirsty and desperate? When the last time was any black woman thirsty and desperate? I mean, we know y'all are in real life, but when did you tell a man that? When did you show a man that? I mean, you ladies live off this falsehood, and you actually think men are not hip. That's almost disrespectful. Men are not that stupid. I'm sorry.
They're not supposed to have help? How would that? Y'all on aid. Look at the word aid. It's assistance. So if the fathers don't want to help, if the family that they come from is impoverished, some of them may want to help, they can't. Some of them don't want to help, they don't care. Because it's the law of the nature of the beast. If you're from the hood, it eat or be eaten, right? Now, they have that at the core. That's how a lot of them think. Where are they supposed to get help? They're supposed to sit around and say, I need a man, I'm so sorry. When we do that, we're perceived as being thirsty and desperate.
Ma'am. So, I mean, you basically telling, I try to tell brothers, this is the story of the black woman. Selfish, not thirsty and desperate. If any man thought a black woman was thirsty and desperate to be with him, most men will damn sure cherish that. Any black woman that showed that they were thirsty and desperate to be with him, and looked good enough for him and pussy was clean enough and everything, a man would be more than happy. But you don't want to look like that. So you rather, well, let me rephrase. You don't want to look like that, which tells everybody you don't want no man. Because you believe you don't got to be thirsty and desperate. You believe you could be this man, this brute, this gladiator.
And you need to get up, and nobody got to give you nothing. So it's like y'all put us in a damned if you do, damned if you don't type of situation. Either we find a nice.
Okay, here you go telling on yourself again. You damned if you do, and you damned if you don't. Ma'am, which one do you choose? To do is to be with the man, to don't is to not be with the man. So you damned either way. Which way have black women chose? See, you telling on yourself. See, because if you damned if you do and you damned if you don't, why is the man the enemy? I mean, it's all selfish, fam.
It's a nice gentleman, and they really sexualize us really bad. Like, I like sex and I love it. I like it with somebody that I'm in love with, right? And that's.
I'm sorry for stopping the video, but you talking about a woman with 4 daughters from at least 2 baby fathers and 1 wife, saying that she likes sex with the men that she loves. So even if you have a baby with the bitch and you not dead, she just stopped loving you and she went and fucked somebody else. Then she loved him. Then she stopped fucking him. And now what? She just ain't fucking nobody else because she don't have love in her life. Her life is void of love. So all I try to tell niggas, and I try to tell sisters, ma'am, stop using love. All you built on is respect. So stop using love as a prerequisite to why you can't fuck anymore after you done had 4 kids and your pussy is wide.
It takes a long time. I don't fall in love fast. I've only been in love 1.5 times. I'm gonna say I have because the other one I was like young, like really young.
I only been in love 1.5 times. The first time was really young. And then I was only in love 1 time. I had my kids at 28. Ma'am, did you have sex before you was 28, before you found your baby's father with your first baby? Yes, I did. So you didn't love anybody that you had sex with. So which one of the baby fathers did you love? Oh, the third one or the second one? So you had a baby with that other man and didn't love. Ma'am, let me ask you this. How many uses of your pussy did you use when you didn't have love? Are you comfortable answering that question?
I really didn't have fine feelings when they said that way strong, but I like it with somebody that I'm in love with, right? And that takes a long time. I don't fall in love fast. I've only been.
Ma'am, are you aware that Prince Simp says that the black woman is void of love? It ain't like you don't fall in love fast. You are void, bitch.
Love 1.5 times. I'm gonna say I have because the other one I was like young, like really young. And I really didn't have fine feelings when they said that way strong affection. But I've only been like crazy, like, oh my God, I'm just so in love, like literally 1 time. And I'm 40. Okay, I don't date, I'm going over here with this one. And if you do that, that's fine. I don't fall in love like that. I don't fall in love off of sex. Like, I don't know you like that. You know what I'm saying?
I don't fall in love off of sex if I don't know you like that. If I don't know you like that, I will have sex with you. But I don't fall in love off of it. What? Hold the fuck up. Let's play that back. I'm a simple dude. Let me say this to myself first. I don't fall in love off of sex, especially if I don't know you like that. That is what she said. So, ma'am, do you have sex with people that you don't know like that? Wow. Yo, this bitch is sick.
And if you do that, that's fine. I don't fall in love like that. I don't fall in love off of sex. Like, I don't know you like that. You know what I'm saying?
What?
Like, what did you? Let's be some friends first. Right. So,
wow.
Why
would a man think that you are more than a pussy if fucking your pussy don't initiate love? If fucking your pussy don't initiate a bond where, yo, I just fucked your pussy, I care about you. Why you don't care about somebody to fuck your pussy? What the hell happened to you, sis? And you got 4 kids. Wow. Well, let me ask you this, sis. What I got to do to make a dent in that pussy? And how do I got to put it down? What type of moves I got to put down to put a dent on your pussy to make you fall in love? God damn.
are we put in these type of positions? So you're on age. So okay, a black woman gets of age. She might need to get state insurance. Her kid's not supposed to have insurance because she had kids. But a man can have kids prior to whoever he gets with and he gets married and he's a good catch. But we're damaged goods, need to sit down somewhere and just, deal with it because we don't need.
This is my area, y'all. This is my area. She's starting to talk my area. Finances, let's bring it back. She's talking my area, and this is the main reason why the black community is fucked up. Let's go. from my lens.
He gets married and he's a good catch, but we're damaged goods, need to sit down somewhere and just, deal with it because we don't need a man. Did y'all not need a woman because y'all keep having babies by different people?
Ma'am, all you got to do is what that man do. Be a good catch. Be a provider. Get you a man, and you can have the same thing that man got. Because guess what that man doing as a good catch? He's going to pay the bills where he's at. So why don't you do the same? Don't complain. You don't even fall in love with men over sex. So do what that man do. Be a good catch to somebody. Hello? Because your pussy ain't a good catch. You got 4 kids. Just like that man got 4 kids. But he's being a good catch because he's being a provider. Don't you see the difference, you dummy? You got to go provide. That's what's messing everything up.
And some of y'all do have babies by different people. They didn't make it here because they got abortions or plan C's or what they got. I don't know what they got. Plan B. They got those. And I'm not against that either. I'm not judging nobody. I'm just saying. Some of y'all be saying, I only got, I had no kids before I got married. Yeah, of course you didn't have any because they probably got rid of some of them. You wasn't.
There we go. What do we say over here? For 85% of the black women, what is the over-under on baby deletions out of their vagina? The over-under number is 2. So do you have over or do you have under? For every black woman that you've encountered in your life, what do you think the deletion number is? Is it over 2 or under 2? She's telling the story. Everybody know what it is. They have deletions, they sully their box, then they get with a man of means and he can't have babies with them and they're wondering why. Come on, man.
I had no kids before I got married. Yeah, of course you didn't have any because they probably got rid of some of them. You wasn't wrapping it up all the time. You wasn't a virgin either. Yeah, we don't look at y'all as damaged. Look, that's a nice looking man right there. And if we see y'all taking care of y'all kids, and co-parents be like, oh, he take care of his kids. That's beautiful. A real woman, anyways, right? That's supposed to be that's attractive. Like, wow, that's not saying you're on your business. You're not trying to do what you got to do, right? But
ma'am, all right, let me play.
But if you see a woman taking care, especially a woman of color taking care of her kids, and she's not with whoever she had them by, we're damaged goods. We can't keep a man. Could y'all not keep a woman, or they couldn't keep you? Because that's another thing too. A lot of the
Ma'am, I don't know how many times I gotta beat this drum into you dumb black women's heads. Ma'am, he has all them kids, and then when he gets with another woman, he's a catch. He's being a provider. He's paying. You, on the other hand, you have kids and you don't want to pay. You still want somebody else to pay, and then you're wondering why he has it better than you. When you are drawing child support and you're getting assistance from that scenario, but you too stingy to be a catch and be an aid to somebody else. And you rather be by yourself. And guess what you rather do? Place silly and unbalanced mindset on the children, whether they are girls or boys. It's an unbalanced mindset. All because you're not willing to do what that man do. Yeah, he's a catch. I'm telling you why. He's going to pay for somebody else and pay your child support. And you want to be a man, do that. I mean, you're a fake.
Woman taking care, especially a woman of color taking care of her kids, and she's not with whoever she had them by. We're damaged goods. We can't keep a man. Could y'all not keep a woman, or they couldn't keep you? Because that's another thing too. A lot of the men don't want to be kept, and women don't want to keep you. It's like, okay, right? So why is it that we're so judged and have such negative stereotypes against us? Yet you guys want to be able to walk off scot-free off of just living the same life that we try to live, trying to have a relationship, trying to work, maybe it didn't work out, trying to go to school, maybe you switched your major, maybe you went over here, maybe you went to trade school, and then whatever we can produce, right? If we're steadily trying, you can't beat us while we're trying. And then while we're trying, you're ridiculing us when we're trying to learn. You don't know anything about finances. Well, I never had anybody to teach me. So now I'm learning about it. And I've obviously been maintaining because I've been taking care of children for 13 years, basically by myself.
Ma'am, that's not a flex. You keep thinking it's a flex, and that's where the black women, and then somebody called you strong and independent and you mad. You just said you doing shit by yourself like it's a flex. But the real story is, ma'am, if you want to be on a man's level, none of this other shit matters. And like I tell all these niggas out here, All these guys talking on the panel, they're missing the argument. If bitches say they outdoing men and they doing this and doing that, that means that they are directly affecting the black community, meaning that they are too selfish to bring a man in, meaning you can have 4 kids as a man and you still gonna go provide somewhere else. She gonna have 4 kids by a man and hope a man come in and provide instead of her ass doing the providing. She'd rather be by herself saying, well, I was sitting here by myself with 4 kids for 13 years. Stupid.
From trying to learn. You don't know anything about finances. Well, I never had anybody to teach me. So now I'm learning about it. I've obviously been maintaining because I've been taking care of children for 13 years, basically by myself. Or did we have bad credit? Well, I'm a homeowner. I don't own a home, but I'm purchasing it. A lot of black women are homeowners. So where's this credit coming from? We're not getting it in our mama's names. My house is in my name. And if that's okay, then no judgment. Okay, I've been there, done that as well. Okay, my kids are young. I need a little help. Some aid, some help. You know what I'm saying? And I'm very grateful.
What did she say? I see you, Emperor.
Judgment. Okay, I've been there, done that as well. Okay, my kids are young. I need a little help.
My kids was young. I need a little help.
Some aid, some help. You know what I'm saying? And
So stop acting like you did it by yourself. I keep telling y'all niggas, these black bitches ain't doing it by themselves. They're taking, and it's the same thing that we were saying from the 70s. You taking this welfare or the child support, making it look like you strong and independent. You ain't doing shit by yourself except making sure you don't have a man in there to, nurse his kids with that help that you get. That help is only for you. We know the story, y'all. Emperor.
Yo, can you hear me clear now?
We can hear you.
All right. Hey, look, man. Like you basically just said, hey, they get government assistance and they come back at us and say, look, I'm doing it by myself. No, you not. You're not doing it by yourself. You got the government to help you.
It's fucked
And then,
up.
she talking about I'm a homeowner. Most women buy homes without even really knowing the facts about buying a home. They get in the first time home owners program and they overpay on houses. A lot of these women, they die alone. Yet again, I'm a firefighter. Look, no, I'm telling Prince, I'm telling you the truth, man. Look,
Your phone went out, son. But I appreciate it. I needed a little break because this woman is draining, son, because it's like, she is really systemically programmed with all the wrong rhetoric that we hear every day. Like, we could find this stuff every day. And it's like, the same thing over and over and over. And nobody brings up the story. Ma'am, why don't you pay the bill so you can have a man? That's what men do. You want to be like a man. A lot of girls are doing it. Keke Palmer's doing it. Why don't you do it? I don't get it. Besides saying, you a stingy, selfish ass bitch like bitches in the WNBA. You might as well be lesbian. Like, it don't make sense. And you're jealous that your baby father goes and provides for another household. I mean, the unmitigated gall. Yo, excuse me. The balls on this bitch. Unreal.
very grateful. Okay, we're not talk about that. But if they say stuff like they weaponize our needs, and then when we say what we need, we're desperate. If you weaponize me needing me and my children needing insurance, so okay, I ain't got no good job right now. You know what I'm saying? I kind of just got the kids. I got to get a little job. Okay, they offer a little bit, but not real good. I get a little state aid. Okay, I got to buy a little extra. I get a little child support, a little bridge card over here.
She said a little child support, real fast, real fast.
My bad, Prince. I got a phone call, man. But
No, it don't matter. I entertain, but she said child support, real. I'm making a little child support.
And Prince, you know what? You know what that child support probably was? That child support probably a good $400-500.
Right.
And she said that, and you hear it all the time. That ain't shit. That ain't
Wow.
shit. Well, if it ain't shit, get it back.
Right. Wow.
But yeah, like I was saying though about the homeowner thing, like they overpay on these homes, and a lot of them die alone. Like I've been to so many calls, man, where a woman, she's living by herself in her house, and the house be nice, in a nice neighborhood or whatever, but she got blood pressure issues. She on dialysis. She ain't got nobody there. Her kids don't fuck with her no more because they grew up and they found out that she went hitting on shit.
That's
I
fucked.
done been to a few calls like that.
That's fucked up. That's fucked up.
You need some help. Those are resources of help. Just got the kids. I got to get a little job. Okay, they offer a little bit, but it's not real good. I get a little state aid. Okay, I got a little extra. I get a little child support. A little, little bridge card over here. We need some help. Those are resources of help.
So you ain't did shit by yourself. You just made that. You abandoned the men from their children. And you're not praising him for paying child support because he wouldn't be on child support if you just sit your ass down and bend your pussy over and let him do what he got to do. But he was good enough to pay child support, so that is a clear indication that he was good enough to pay the bills. Come on now.
Prince, I want to say this real quick too. Go back to the whole love thing she was talking about. She only been in love 2.5 times, 1.5 times, whatever the hell. Black women are incapable of love.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
He
Not
named the
Mr.
times that she was
Respect.
in love.
Not Mr. Respect. Not Mr. Respect. Come on now.
Yeah.
Come on.
Hey, it is what it is. It is what it is, man. Look, they incapable of love. She named the 2 times that she was in love. She said that she doesn't even fall in love quick. One time when she was young, she got a little cherry popped and all of that there. Of course, that's a given. And probably one time right after high school, right before she graduated high school, that that nigga that had the car and stuff. Her first time really just riding in the passenger seat of a nigga car. He going back to her apartment. They going back to her apartment or whatever, or his apartment. Yeah, but she never mentioned them kids, Prince. They don't love their kids.
It's a business decision. It's a business.
Exactly. If you, like you said, God made it to where dick's supposed to make a bitch fall in love. It's connection. It's like a plug into an electrical socket. It's supposed to make them fall in love if you hitting them right. You mean telling me she got 4 kids, and I'm gonna just say 3 baby daddies. Out of 3 baby daddies, you couldn't fall in love with at least 2 of them? So if you couldn't fall in love with your baby daddy, that tells me you don't love your kids.
Wow.
You look at your kids as like the enemy. You just black women don't love their kids, they just maintaining them. That's why they brag about it.
Well, and yo, especially daughter on mother. Ooh,
yes.
That's dangerous. That's dangerous.
That's why they brag about it. My kids got this. They brag about the clothes and all of that. My kid got this. My kid got that. They only maintain the kids so they won't get locked up, so they won't get arrested. Prince, if the government came to most of these black women houses right now and offered them $500,000 for their kids, black women will sell their kids.
Wow.
To the government.
Wow.
$500,000. That means that you go out here, you can live how you want to live, get the lifestyle you want to live, and all that there. All that
you could sign the contract. Your kid is damn sure
sign the contract.
Hold on. Your kids are gonna go to college. We're gonna send them to Harvard. They're gonna go to Yale. They're gonna be successful, and we're gonna give you this $500,000 for each child.
And you know what the black woman will do?
Wow.
She'll sign that contract right there in them kids' face.
Wow.
And then let me tell you what else she'll do.
Wow.
She'll wait till it's almost time for them kids to graduate from Harvard to try to get back in their life.
Trying to cheat.
Yeah.
Trying to cheat the contract. Trying to cheat the contract,
trying to find a
and
loophole.
lie.
Trying to find a loophole.
Wow.
Yeah. Come on, man.
Wow. Yo, that bitch said all of these things that I get from my kids are resources. Listen to this. She said all the stuff I get from my kids are resources. For who?
You say what we need, we're desperate. If you weaponize me needing, me and my children needing insurance, so okay, I ain't got no good job right now. You know what I'm saying? I kind of just got the kids. I got to get a little job. Okay, they offer a little bit, but it's not real good. I get a little state aid. Okay, I got a little extra. I get a little child support, a little, little bridge card over here. We need some. Those are
a little child support, a little bridge card. Ma'am, if you can't afford them kids, give them to the father. Wow. Yeah, they are cursed. Nobody want to say it, but we have been cursed as black men. I'm sorry to say it, man. Like, dog, all I do is kiss Gladiator BW ass, and it still don't amount to nothing. Papoose did the same thing. Look what happened to him. Like, it just don't matter.
Yep. Got cheated on with his little protege.
It don't even matter. Like
a
you
young
could
nigga
be a
been
good
bringing up in the
man.
game, showing him the ropes, fucking his wife.
You could be a good man. It don't matter. That's a curse.
Yep. I allowed you. Hold on. I'm glad you said something about Papoose. Bitch, I allowed you to get out here up under my name. Get your feet back up under you after you've been locked up for so long. Get out here in the industry. Put you with my connections. And you gonna fuck them behind my back? You fucking other niggas behind my back? Bitch, I'm trying to help you prosper? Come on, man. Where the love at? Where the love at in that?
Void, brother. Void.
Resources of help that normally a man would be doing. Now, we may have made a mistake, or life happened and it just didn't work out. So we don't have a man that we're nothing. But you guys have several kids and not having a woman and be an eligible bachelor for non-black women and white women because they have good credit, even if they have prior kids and might have filed for bankruptcy a time or two before, or have had tremendous family help and support.
I think that goes to what Dr. Umar was talking about. They're still willing to help. Don't you get it, sis? But see, I'm not going to say nothing to that because that's what I demand. So that's what I demand. You got to be of a help because I know you can. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to get the powers that you have out of you. And, but these women, they want to be selfish. You got to, and that's, like I say, you got to actually pry that out of them.
So it's like you guys like people that have an advantage over your own race that we don't have. And then the ones like me or other women that are working hard to try to come up out of those stereotypes, to try to learn and try to expand ourselves. You ridicule and call us broke. You call us unhealthy. You call us fat. You call us unlearned. You need to heal, damaged feminists. You don't need a black man. Where is this coming from?
Emperor, did you hear that?
Yeah, I heard it, man.
Hold on. Somebody's giving testimony in the comment section, man. I respect any man being honest. But I'm gonna ask him the number one question. Greatest ever SYSBM. You're gonna have to answer this question, brother. I respect all my brothers, but I have that one question. But here we go. I haven't seen my 9-year-old daughter because I'm afraid of being accused of anything inappropriate. It's happened before. Okay. We're going to give you a pass on that. But the question that I like to ask brothers, and I hope this greatest ever SYSBM. Did that woman at least give you the pleasure of seeing your daughter come out of her vagina? Did you see your daughter being born? Because we're having a little, what they call that shit? A crisis and an epidemic, where men are really starting to come forward and say, nah, I didn't see my baby born. And black women don't believe that hurts. Like, that shit is crazy. White women do the same thing. Oh, God. Thank you, brother. White women do the same thing. The BW got their plays from them. Right. All you want to be is a white woman. And you mad. See, what they're mad is, like I said, the fat white woman still got a wedding ring and she already had a child because she got a fat white man. The fat black woman say, I ain't messing with no fat black man. Emperor, you there?
Yeah, I'm here, man. You right. You right. That's all that is. They want to be Miss Ann, but they want to be Miss Ann and be Beyonce at the same time. No, you
Right,
can't do
right,
that. No, like you said.
right, right. That fat white woman got her fat white man and they married and they got a house and he's a science teacher and he's fat. And he ain't gonna never be skinny. What's wrong with that? He's a fat nigga. He work at fucking GameStop. He white. Black woman ain't gonna take him as a fat black man. Hold on, we got some testimony. Her family was in her ear and the ignorance rubbed off on her. So he was there when his baby was born. Okay? So congratulations, because a lot of men are not there. Her family was in her ear about what? And the ignorance rubbed off on her. There isn't one dude in the leadership.
See, there you go. There
Oh,
you go. Basically
God.
what I said about my mom's side of the family.
Oh, man. That shit ain't right. That shit ain't right. When will we be able to admit that? That the Gladiator BW, this is generations. You know what I'm saying? Generations of foul behavior. And believe me, none of you niggas are alone. My family, your family, all of them.
Where's this? They have good credit and they have family. Most black women would love to get together with their family, but the real problem is that a lot of black women, when I speak about especially those from urban places, a lot of the black family they're not really supportive of black women. Wow. Either you have women in your family that is competing with you, so it's uncomfortable. They either do it overtly, where they call you bees and hoes, and trying to sleep with your men and putting you down and lying about you. Okay,
damn.
Didn't I tell you?
Damn. You just said it. I mean, well, she don't realize it, but ma'am, you are really, really painting the black woman as a horrible human being. That's what she's doing. I didn't know this video was going. I just knew that. I said, yo, I'm gonna just do this video. But she's painting. If you listen to her, you think the black woman is a horrible person.
The most evil, vilest person on earth.
I don't fall in love when I have sex. I only been in love one time, and I got 3 baby daddies. I got child support and all this aid. I want to be strong because I raised my kids by myself, but I want some help. And why I gotta be strong all the time? And my family is a piece of shit. They call you bitches and they do this. Ma'am, that's a lot.
On top of that, she looked like Frankenberry in the face. And then she got mismanaged pussy. Come on.
Oh, don't forget about mismanaged pussy. Oh, man.
So this is what I want to know. Like, you said that she painted the picture and made black women look evil, right?
No, like just the worst of the worst.
Like the worst of the worst. Well, evil, the worst of the worst. It's all the same to me. But look, they're expecting. She just went through all of that, named all of that stuff, and she's still expecting. There's women like her. They're still expecting the man to just deal with that.
That shit is. She's telling us all the attributes.
They want that man to endure all of that trauma and abuse so they can feel like they're in love.
Let's just go down this list real quick. Let's just do this really quick. Mismanaged pussy, fibroids, endometriosis, ovarian cysts, uterine cancer. Okay? Overweight, bad diet, alcohol, antidepressants,
Yep, drugs, yep.
deletions.
Oh God.
And now we got to get to how you act as a person.
Bad health, yeah. Emotional
We ain't
challenge.
even get to the person.
Mental challenges. Let's not forget mental challenges. All of them ain't smart.
How you
All of
say?
them
No credit, overspending,
bad credit.
strong and independent. Want to be by yourself. Make sure the babies ain't with the fathers. Family talks about you, talk to you like shit, treat you like shit. A rival versus women against each other and families.
Damn.
A man with money, you don't want to listen to it. You want to bring him down if you get the chance to be around him. A man with no money, you don't want to be bothered with. You're void of love. You haven't been with a man in XYZ. You don't take care of your hair. You wear fake shit. You get invasive surgeries on your body to cause health risks.
Dental health is below par.
I mean, ma'am.
Hold on, Prince. Got some more. Has felon baby daddies and felon cousins that are felons.
I mean, yo,
Prince. You all that you just named, all that we just named, Indiana Jones couldn't even get through all of that.
God damn. Child support. God damn.
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 Oh my God, man.
And this is what, don't forget, racist, hatred towards everybody else. I mean, on it. Non-togetherness will go against, I mean, god damn.
Yeah, conniving. Will turn on you in a heartbeat.
Shaking your ass in public. Just, ma'am.
Destroying property. They will destroy your property in a heartbeat. Slash your tires, bleach your clothes, burn your house.
I had my windows broke. Yo, bitch broke my windows and took my laptop out of my car years ago.
Damn.
Ma'am.
Come on, man.
Ma'am. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man.
But a joker like me, I'm crazy though. I hate myself. When we name all of this stuff like this that is actually going on with them, we just hate them, right? No, that sounds like they hate themselves.
That sounds like a lot for any human being to have to deal with.
That's on par with the transatlantic slave trade.
Ma'am, you getting pets and machines on your pussy to make sure, ma'am.
Damn, man.
Wow. I don't.
Damn, greatest ever SYSPO. God damn, he said he met more than 4.
I mean, it's tough, man, because it seems like people say they read the 48 Laws of Power and all that crazy stuff, right? And I never read it, but my thing is, from what I hear about it, it sounds like manipulating people all day and being tricky. You know?
Yeah.
It don't sound like, yo, I'm taking your money, nigga. It don't sound like that. It sound like trickiness to me. And that's how the Gladiator BW act, always from a tricky area where you know, like I say, I learned to just shut the fuck up. Like, it's nothing for you to try to trick me up in. You can't trip me up in no words, nothing. Because I ain't got shit to say. Like, I'm dead serious about that. Because I understand that anything I say can and will be used against me. Fuck that.
Greatest ever SYSBM, that the feel that hole in your tub, it depends on how big it is though. Get some of that
Right.
That mighty putty stuff.
Right.
That
I
stuff
agree
that
with that. Hold on. I agree with that. I've been inside. Jail niggas is always trying to trick somebody. Like, it's some wild shit.
yeah.
I agree with
I got a
that.
brother in prison. Yeah, that nigga.
They always up to something.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I had a crazy black chick put a hole in my tub because I broke up with her. Wow.
Yeah, man. Get you some of that.
We've seen it. We've covered it. We've covered it. And like I said, I got my window broke out of my car and my computer taken out. Something she know that I cared about.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Ain't
crazy.
nobody lying. Ain't
The
nobody
black
lying.
woman think like a jail nigga.
It's true. It's because I don't know what the 48 laws of power, but I know the jail niggas, they be up to some shit at all times.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy.
Yeah. Like I said, I got a brother that's in prison, man. It's like they can't rest. Like
It's
they
crazy.
always pacing around and shit, trying to think of a scam, a
Yo, it's
scheme.
crazy. It's
Damn,
outright ridiculous.
Right.
I don't know, greatest. I don't like that. I don't like that comment. I'm a decent dude and I'm very reasonable. If you get into it with me, 9 out of 10, I disagree with that. Greatest ever, I would ask you this question. What do you demand out of a woman? Respect or love?
Shit.
See, because when you answer that question, that's going to put some more. It ain't going to be 9 out of 10. You the problem. It's going to be more like 7, 6 out of 10. The numbers will go down. See what I say, Emperor? See, Emperor?
Man. See?
Let me get this guy.
See?
Let me get this guy.
The
Greatest
respect.
ever. Greatest ever. That's why I say your numbers got to go down now. See, because you using 9 out of 10 out of the respect factor, meaning that you don't understand that the woman is, respect. You got to demand love. See what I'm saying? So being that you demand respect, you basically, what you're saying when you demand respect, you saying that matter of fact, let me put it like this, Emperor. Check this, Emperor. Watch this. Greatest ever. When you demand respect, you are basically saying you have, where's this comment at? When you demand respect, you are basically saying you have a 1 out of 10 chance. See how I flipped the numbers on you? If you get into it with me, 9 out of 10, you are the problem. Because you demand respect, you have a 1 out of 10 chance. Because you're basically saying that all black women have respect. What you think about all black women having respect, Emperor? Emperor, you there?
My bad. My bad. Yeah. Hey, you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
No.
my
question is, do you think, how many out of 10 black women do you think have respect?
For black men, out of 10.
Yeah, out of 10. Take your time. I want black women or women for that matter do not love men. I disagree with that. I never looked at it like that. Probably 1, maybe 2. Now you see your numbers are flipped, greatest. Your numbers are flipped because what's happening in the black community, in my estimation, is black men are demanding respect. I don't know if you could find that. I'm sorry. I think black men are looking for the wrong thing. Go ahead. I can hear you now.
What it is.
I can hear you now. Go ahead. I can hear you.
I think what it is, a lot of black men want they want the same respect that the white man get at work.
Yeah, I could go for that.
That's what that is. That's so when like that's why I say I wanted respect. That's when I told my woman. I'm like, look, the same way you go and you know your white boss, he tell you that he needs something and you break your neck. It's no problem. It's no, I ain't finna do all that. I don't feel like it. No, you get right to it. You meet that deadline, don't you? I need you to do the same for me.
Okay,
So black men,
let
we
me
got to
ask you
start.
a question. Let me ask you a question.
Okay.
So, with that being said, let's say you wanted, your wife to do something and she did it but had an attitude and was talking shit while she did it. What you think about that?
I'm gonna tell her, hey, I don't need the attitude either.
Wow. So you, uh-oh. So you're not happy with her just doing it. You need her to do it with a smile.
I need her to do it. She don't have to smile. I ain't saying all that there. Cause see, they think you want me to be a Stepford wife and all that. They're like, no,
But she's
just
still
do it.
doing it though.
Just do it. I don't want to hear your mouth. Cause
Wow.
you ain't gonna give your boss no
Wow.
mouth. You ain't
Well,
gonna give your boss no mouth. Don't give me none.
I hope that I'm helping you when you don't need her to smile to get the job done. You don't
Oh
need her to
no,
be
just
nice.
do the goddamn job. I
But
ain't.
what if
Hey,
she
when I
talking
first asked,
shit?
I ain't.
What if she's talking shit?
If she talking that shit, I'ma tell her I don't need you to talk that shit. Now, well, hold on, Print. Now, see, this thing with a lot of black men, we're afraid of our women. I tell black men all the time, hey man, stop. We got to stop being afraid. We got to start putting them consequences to them, putting that fear in their heart. And I tell mine, if you don't want to do it, you got options out there. Go out there and get. You know how hard it is out there.
You
And
can't
also,
do that.
oh
You
yes
can't.
I can. Oh yes I
No,
can.
no, you don't.
Oh
You
yes
gotta
I can.
let me finish. You can't do that because I tell you all the time. I keep telling you all the time. Men don't have it the way you have it, brother. You can't do
Well,
that.
yeah, hey,
You
yeah.
can't do
But
that.
see, and that's the crazy part, man. I told you I got a best friend, man. Like he called me a hero, man. I'm like, man, I ain't no hero. You can do it
Yes,
too.
everybody ain't got it like that, baby. Sorry, brother.
I'm just telling. I'm like, man, look, just tell them, hey, fellas, hey, your
You
woman
can't
got
do
that
no,
attitude.
don't give advice for what you do. You a special dude. You
I,
cannot tell niggas to do that.
no, no. Look, this is what you can do though, Prince. You can say, hey, since you got an attitude, you don't want to do it. I can find somebody else to do it. Don't say another
No,
bitch. Don't say nothing like that. They'll just say, I can find somebody else to
my
do it.
advice would be if she's talking shit and doing it, just let her do it. Like I don't understand. You know what I mean? I would not tell him to threaten to do. Like he ain't got it like you.
Because no, Prince, because if she thinks she can do it there, if you comfortable with her doing that, she gonna do it out in public in front of folks.
So
Oh no, hell no, that ain't no. I take that as that's a big disrespect. Yeah, no, ma'am, you ain't finna do that in public.
all right, so let
Yeah,
me
just
put
like
you in.
them.
Let me give you a scenario. So y'all at a cookout, right?
Uh-huh.
And you like go make my plate. And you just said it. You don't care. You just and not that you mean any disrespect. Go make my
Yeah,
plate. And she
yeah,
like, nigga, what you think I'm a Stepford wife and all that?
nigga.
But hold on. And she's walking to go make your plate and talking shit loud so people can hear.
Prince,
What's
I
up?
wish I wish you could have seen how I just said that and how I stood up out my chair. Because that's exactly how I would do it. And all her damn cousin, oh my God. My wife know not to play with that.
Yo, but she going to make the plate. I don't
No,
get
my wife,
it.
first of all, she ain't gonna say nigga. My wife know that, but hey, I told mine from the get up. Like, look, you
So
ever
so
call
hold
me a
on,
nigga
hold
like
on,
that?
hold on. So you willing to make sure you over embarrass her then?
Yeah, hey, yeah, yeah.
Oh
If she try to
man.
embarrass me like that, you wanna get down in the mud. You wanna play. Okay, let's
Oh
play. Let's
man.
play.
Come on,
I can
man.
give less to the fuck about your family.
Oh, come on, man. Don't
Yeah.
advise that to nobody, man.
Hey,
Come on.
hey, better get her in check before she be checking you in front of her family like that. Yeah, this nigga, I got that nigga.
But
All
she
that.
going to
No.
make your plate.
Mm-mm. Hey, and then she called you nigga like that in front of everybody. Then all her
Right.
cousins gonna be, yeah, nigga, get your ass over there and all that. No, hell no, hell no. I guess you're right, Prince. I'm just different.
Yeah, I mean, I'll give you the credit for that because I know I can't advise that to the masses. I'm sorry, bro.
I ain't said, I ain't said put your hands on them.
No, ain't nothing about
You
putting
know,
your hands on it.
yeah, yeah.
Ain't none of that. I'm just talking about even that sort of uprising where you gonna over embarrass the bitch. Only live niggas like us could do that. Like I can't advise that for nobody else, man. Are you
Yeah,
crazy?
yeah. Or they try to, you know how they like to come up with them little fake scenarios and stuff and all that. That bitch, that other bitch, you and yep, I sure did. Yep, right there in front of her family and all that. There. Now, since you want to mention another bitch, yeah, another bitch.
Hold on, man. You're a greatest ever. Don't listen to Disagreeable, man. The man is like 6'3", work out every day. Don't listen to that nigga, man. That nigga ain't beating up no bitch. Don't listen to that nigga, man.
Hey,
Hold on, man. Oh boy.
You get just like so embarrassed and so like heartbroken. You gotta stay away from them for your mental health. Or their co-workers do it. They do it behind your back where you feel so much tension. Like, why everybody acting so weird for me? Because they've been lying about you. But that happens a lot to Black women. So we'll have like rejection from like our mothers or grandmothers or like aunts or big sisters, women on the block, women in the church. You try to go to the church mother judge. You get rejection in that aspect from your own, right? A lot of women don't talk about that, but I looked that up. It happens a lot. And then when you try to make friends and stuff, you might be cool with them and then they'll be jealous of. You understand? There's a lot.
So she called to say, the car started after she got off work, whatever.
Hey, Disagreeable. There you go.
It's not about beating anymore. I said put your hands on a good shake, a little backhand. I tell you, man, it's rough out
sleeper
here.
hole. I tell you what, a good sleeper hole. They feel the strength of them arms wrapped around them. Yeah, calm down.
Well, like I always say, throw water on the bitch. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying?
That too. Oh boy, she's sleeping good. Oh,
you know, like you niggas want to have some fun, throw some water on the bitch.
Throw some water on it, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There you go. Like I try to give you niggas that game. You know what I mean? Like, yo, you want to really piss a bitch off? Man.
Hey, but you better sleep with one eye open though. That bitch might go boil some water.
Yeah, Disagreeable hit that bitch with the 4-finger discount. Hit that like they hit the bitch with the figure 4 is rough. Like
yeah.
Hey,
and right before you lock it, Disagreeable, you got to say woo.
Wow. I mean, think about it, y'all. Like these kids nowadays don't even know how to lock on the figure 4. Think about it.
Prince, that's one thing I showed my kids, man. We watch that wrestling. My kids know how to do all them wrestling moves.
They don't know how to put on the figure 4. That's crazy. And, we used to go to that as a move. Oh, you down on the ground? Oh, you on the ground?
Yeah.
Give me that leg.
It's over with now,
that's
boy.
a move, nigga.
I got you. It's over with.
Yeah.
Or that sharpshooter.
Right. Any one of them. Sharpshooter, figure 4, Boston crab. If you on the ground and you trying to kick your legs up, you can forget about it.
Boston crab your ass, boy.
You can forget about it.
I did a few niggas like that. Like you said, they on the ground, they try to kick them legs. Got you. Oh, it's over.
You can forget about it. That's the last thing you want to do. You know what I mean? You do not want to get on the ground and start kicking your legs and let niggas grab that. Oh, you are done. You can forget about that. We could do whatever we want at that point.
Yeah.
No? That shit's crazy. But yeah, man. I mean, and there used to be a time where brothers could wrestle with bitches and have a good time. I mean, they just lost all their flavor, dog. You know what I mean? And the brothers that do have it like that, they're happy.
Yeah. Yeah.
All the older moves, do her like your older cousins did you. She'll be all right. Yeah, I remember them moves, B. That's how we learned. We was like, oh, we gonna do that to somebody. Fuck that. You know? Like think about all the stuff we was when we was kids. We was wrestlers, ninjas. Like we did all of this attack shit. We was wanted
police
to be
officer.
that. Like ninjas and karate and wrestling. Like we wanted all of the art. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, real quick. I gotta get something to drink.
Nah, but yeah, man. This shit here. Give me a little something to eat, y'all. I'm sorry, but man, this shit here. It's talking about, why the black man looking at other races of women and why they speaking down on black women. You ain't gave us nothing to speak up on. They think because they got a loan, a high percentage ass loan, and bought a little funk ass house on the outskirts of the hood. Not even on the outskirts of the hood. A lot of them bitches still living in the hood. It's just the good part of the hood. Because every hood got like a good part of the hood, a little small section of the hood. Where all the old black folks done moved too, but they still in the hood. Like that. So they think a motherfucker's supposed to praise them for doing that. Praise them for maintaining their kids because they don't raise them. They don't love them.
That's fucked up.
They think a nigga like me and Prince supposed to just come in, hey girl, you raising them kids. Yeah, you doing your thing getting them kids down ramen noodles and down Capri Sun. That's a good diet for them kids.
Like I said, I mean, I must admit, man, a lot of you brothers like these sophisticated women. I demand a woman gotta have food and stuff. You gotta have all this stuff that I like, or I'm gonna be limited with you. You know what I mean?
Prince, she ain't even gotta be sophisticated, man. Look, my wife, she's like a quarter. Her grandmama was white, so I like to say she's a quarter white.
Right.
But look, she's a country girl. She ain't no like sophisticated bourgeoisie type chick. She the type chick that'll get out there. She was the captain of the cheerleading team at her high school. She played softball. She was the captain of the softball team. Like for real. Like she ain't no sophisticated bougie type. She gonna get out there and play softball, kickball with you and shit. Big ass titties just flopping around, or not flopping, but bouncing around. She running them bases and shit. But what dudes want, what men want, we just want the basic shit. We want a bitch to shut up. We want a bitch, to not give us any lip when we ask for something simple.
And you never had your passport, right?
No, I plan on getting mine though. I'm not getting it for
right.
travel.
I mean, you're a grown man now, and like I say, I'm very proud of you. But like I said, even without your passport, but it's a little different if you have a little quarter white. But if you haven't dealt with like no Spanish mommy or nothing like that, like I said, a lot of brothers don't.
I have. In college, I have.
Okay. Yeah. Because what I'm trying to say is, even us grown men, like if you don't got a Spanish mommy or something like that, you're not just getting touched on just to be touched on. Like that's what they do.
Yeah. With no like, oh, you got to do this first. You got to do that. You got
they just do it.
They just do it. Same with white women.
Right.
Like the white woman I told you about that was telling me about the chick at the conference and stuff that pussy like done took me out to steak houses, all types of restaurants and stuff, paid for the dinner, and got mad when I reached for my wallet.
That's right.
Showing
that she's a boss.
Yeah, exactly. She ain't talking it. She just show it.
Right.
And then wanna fuck. Like ain't no oh well, you got to do this for. No, she was. I want some dick. She come out and just say it.
She wants to have a good time. She's looking at it the way that we look at it. She's looking at the whole scenario.
Exactly.
She's looking at the whole thing as fun.
Yeah. And
You know?
and that's why she on the team. Yeah.
Right. I mean, you got to have some sort of value to me. You
Yeah.
got to bring me something that I like. Simple as that.
And this woman on the screen is just not. She's not that. She think. See, and a lot of them, they think their idea of fun. You sitting in the house, they playing some loud ass rap music on a big ass damn sound system or a big ass Bluetooth speaker, playing cards and getting drunk and smoking.
Hold the press. I heard something. Yo, check this out, Emperor.
Yeah.
And every black man that ever listens to this, check this shit out. One thing that the Gladiator BW do, and this is disgusting. They use R&B songs to be woman-like. So the most time you gonna get them in the woman phase is when they sing in the R&B song. It's disgusting. That's the only time you put. That's the only time you try to put on a pretty voice.
And the only time you get them in the freak mode, the freak nasty mode, is when you playing down rap music.
It's some of the most amazing shit I've ever seen. I ain't gonna hold you.
Crazy, bro.
It truly is.
They gotta be studied. They gotta be studied.
I don't know. I think it's over. Because I don't think nobody give a fuck. Like, the younger generation just don't give a fuck. You see what I'm saying? The boys, they don't give a damn. They like, yo, screw you bitches. You know? We the ones that care. You know?
Dang. Yeah.
The younger generation, they on some old other shit. They don't know nothing.
Hey, me personally, I don't care. I'm like you, Prince. I said, extract and get the pussy.
I mean, it's the best thing you're gonna get if you want to be with a black woman. If you can't get the rest of the stuff out of her, and you understand that she has sex without loving you and stuff like that, then why won't you get the sex? If she wants to have sex so she cannot love on you, I mean, why wouldn't you accept the sex and have a good time? I don't get it. I just don't get what the black woman is missing. You have sex and no love is associated with it. Why do you want a man to have sex and have love associated with it? It's crazy.
A lot of things that black women have dealt with as far as rejection, embarrassment, humiliation, trauma, those are woundings. And so when we try to heal ourselves or try to wrap up and allow God, if you believe in God or whatever you do, whatever practice you do to try to heal yourself, okay, I got to get up and go to work. We still have to go to work. We still have to take care of our kids. We still have to say, even if you're single, we still have to take care of ourselves, right? Whether we're staying with someone, we have family that's staying with us, right? I have a family member to stay with me. Because we need help. So how is that looked down on? Oh, they got their mama staying with them. How is that looked down on? That's a beautiful thing to look after our elders. They need help. I need help with the kids, right? Oh, they stay with their cousin. What do you expect? You want us to be superstars, screw you like a porn star, never have a bad attitude, be treated like shit, okay? And have people celebrate each other for shitting on you, and we're supposed to walk around smiling and then when we do that, then you turn around and say, well, your ass is vacant. Like, look, broken, need to be healed. Y'all put us in damned if you do, damned if you don't situations. That's where I'm coming from.
Dang. That is a program. Yo, they programmed all messed up. And yo, he's right. They are professional victims. I agree.
Yep.
I agree. She's trying to make herself out being a victim. I mean, for me, I'm simple. She keeps saying, I'm damned if I do, damned if I don't. Ma'am, which one will you choose? I don't get it. If you're damned either way, why won't you be with a man? I don't get it. I don't get it.
Because it ain't on her terms.
What am I missing? Oh, okay, that's what I'm missing. Because I'm wondering, what am I missing? You're damned either way. And you saying you need help. but you just don't want it from a man on your terms. Like, this is crazy. This is outright lunacy. I'm sorry.
There you go. There you go, greatest.
I'm sorry.
Yes, they are mentally inept. Like I said, they are the special needs kids.
She's really saying these words. And we're basically saying, ma'am, you need evaluation in real life. Like, that's what we're saying. We like, somebody need to see you need to see somebody. Like, it's crazy. Like, this is how our sisters are programmed. I'm damned if I do, damned if I don't. Let's say we all agree with that. But why are you choosing to don't instead of do?
And unfortunately, I can't even say it's a certain population because that population is spreading like the Blob. You know, the movie The Blob, we'll look at it. Something nice to watch over Thanksgiving break. It's spreading like the Blob, where they have this disgust of black women. You don't need them. Man, remember?
You just said remember. That means you said it first. Emperor, you there, man? Like, somebody help me, man. I mean, I've been pushing for 2-3 hours, man. Help me with this, please. Let's get finished. My bitch on the way home. Let's get this thing crunking, man. Let's get this whole video in, man. She is saying that black men said, you don't need a man, remember, meaning that you said it first, sis. So now you mad, because that's what's happening. Men are getting hip. Men was letting you get away with all this bad talk and all this stuff. Men, we were just saying, don't matter. Just give your pussy up. We didn't give a fuck. But now men are getting hip, and the younger generation ain't even playing with it. And you're mad that men see you for your bullshit. Men are repeating the words that you said to them, and you're mad. I ain't never seen no shit like this. We are a part of the problem, though. We withhold the truth from them to spare their feelings. If they hurt, well, I gotta disagree with that. We didn't know they was turning this cold. We had saw it coming, and we didn't believe it was this bad. We always thought it was gonna be black togetherness. If they heard the truth more often, it would force them to look within. I disagree with that wholeheartedly. You got to understand programming. It's hard to reprogram that. It's going to be tough. It's not impossible, but I don't think it's a task that anybody can achieve. I'm sorry, because the children are already done. So the new generation is done. And then these are the people, her. She got to be a voice to change them because they killed off Big Mama. Granddaddy been gone. I agree. Never tell the truth. You only asking for some silly talk back. So you don't think we are part of the problem? If helping them see or realize that they messed everything up and believing that they will one day see it, I'm not sure about that. I'm truly not sure about the thing that they will actually see it. I don't know about that. Because you got to understand what comfort is. Comfort is where they live at. They're comfortable drawing child support, welfare, whatever you want to call it. They're comfortable with all that. So, and one of the major things that they're comfortable with is being the most educated, having the jobs, not putting black men who are not educated in a lower position so they could grow. And, it's just a whole thing, bro. It's a whole thing. Well, he said we should have never put them on pedestal. Yes, we should have, because we thought if they got the education, they would bring the uneducated niggas along, and everybody would be working in unison, and we could get inside of white companies and grow and be something. And we thought it would be a team thing. they took all the jobs and just kept them and use it as a tool to say, well, I'm better than you. And that's what we get for putting them on pedestals as little girls. We thought that they would return the favor. They don't even like their damn daddy. You know, it's a lot, man. Sorry, bro. Sorry about that. It's way more than any of us could ever imagine, man. You know? Very scary.
It's like nobody even said that to you. What's his name? Bob. I don't even know you. You all are broke. Don't even know what to do with money. You have dreams. Like, yeah, I got dreams. You want to have money. You don't know anything about me. Like, that's like, whoa. Yet they would get with a non-black woman that wasn't doing as good before they got with them. Or they might have had a little thing going on. No shade, okay? I ain't no hater. But then you will capitalize and you will teach them. You look at it.
Well, see, that's where we messed up at. We didn't stay with the education. So, yeah, you right about this one. That's our jobs, black women. Now, you right about that. We didn't have the education and we didn't get the jobs. And when we were in high school, niggas ain't tell us stuff like this. Niggas ain't say, yo, niggas ain't say, like, check this one out. Niggas ain't say, yo, go be a bulldozer driver. Niggas ain't say, yo, you see them niggas working on the street with the bulldozers and stuff? Yo, go train for that. Niggas ain't tell us little shit like that. We never thought we could be a bulldozer driver. We could have took that industry over if they was telling us go do that. Certain generations and stuff like that. You see what I'm saying? Like, you know, if you can understand where I'm coming from, you know.
As an artist, she was willing to learn because you teach them with tenderness. And here, baby, this is how you do this. Whereas for the black woman, you don't have any $5,000 saved up. That's how it's like. So you don't teach us with gentleness. You teach us through being a tyrant to us.
Ma'am, how do you talk to men? How do you talk to your children?
So then we don't listen to you. But then you call us non-submissive. What are we submitting to? Being berated and demeaned all the time?
There y'all have it. If you're trying to tell a bitch stop spending her money and all this in any tone that you want to, because you putting dick up in her, you're berating her by trying to protect her finances. Now, if you say it the right way, maybe she wouldn't spend so much. But being that you said it the wrong way, she's going to continue to spend and fuck shit up. I agree. This is your number one point. That's where we fell short. Facts. You can never rely on a woman to need. Facts. It's our response. That's where we messed up at. That's where we messed up at. You know. I joined the military and all type of doors open for me. And that's another thing. You got to understand, greatest. My grandmother told me don't go to the military. A lot of generations, they told us don't go. You know, it's a whole thing. And now that I realize it, I believe all of us should have went. I believe every black man should have went to the military. Now that I see what happened is because the first thing that we would have our gun licenses. We would all be registered carriers. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was the first line of order. Then we would have ourselves, polished, But damn sure we would have our guns, we would have our credit, we would have our homes for the most part. Especially if we got in when it wasn't a time of war. And then had we got the game the way the black women got the game, where we would be getting the medical leave for shit that don't matter, mental and back and shit that they can't prove, and then we be getting benefits for the rest of our lives. I think we got really misplayed on the military to where we let Asians and everybody get all that stuff. I think because, when I grew up, And every person that I knew grew up, like you go to their house, you go up to the attic or whatever, they got, their family was in the military. You have army jackets in the closet, duffel bags, and all sort of military apparel and stuff like that. So the generation before them, before ours, they really did the military, the whole Vietnam and how they mistreated the blacks. And it kind of, when my generation came about, it kind of made the family say, yo, don't go to the military. They did a number on us black people. I'm telling y'all, B. They made the family, because of the mistreatment of the Vietnam and stuff like that, or whatever war the blacks went to. And they didn't get them money and their home ownership and everything when they came back. It made it seem like we wasn't going to get that. At the same time, the Asians and everybody else was able, and the Hispanics were able to go into the military and get all those benefits, while the black men were encouraged not to go. And then the black women went, they started getting all the medical disabilities, mental and shit that you can't prove. I mean, the job they done on us, man, is amazing. No, I'm not making excuses for shortcomings. I'm telling you what happened, son. See, because you got to realize what happened. No, you gotta realize what happened. See, this is what happened. Let me tell you the real truth of what happened. The reason why they told us not to go to the military. Okay, the gun license is the reason why we should have went, if you ask me, plus whatever you were supposed to get the home ownership. Okay, now, black men were in Vietnam, they did us dirty, and the older men didn't want to pass that down. You got to understand what happened. Now, as this was happening, right? As this was happening, the reason why they told us not to go to the army is because life in America was changing. Black men were getting opportunities. You see what I'm saying? The damn computers came out, especially the Macintosh came out around 86 or some shit like that. Like, we were going to be the first generation of computers. We didn't even take advantage of that the way we were supposed to. We were here when the first video games and everything came out. So we had a lot of things that we were supposed to take advantage of, as opposed to not going to the army. I'm not making excuses at all, brother. Like, we had that opportunity. And with all that opportunity, we actually let it dwindle to the black woman. We had it first. You know what I'm saying? Because even when it come to all this computer shit, we was on it first. Black women ain't give a damn about no computers. You know, yeah, it definitely was personal, but you also have to understand why it was personal. It was personal because what? In those times, brother, we lived in a life where it comes, we had free enterprise, right? So America was about free enterprise, right? And in free enterprise, yo, homie, you could just go like, record the radio, make some tapes or some shit, and go out on the corner or wherever and sell it and really make a living. Where you stop giving a fuck about education and everything, and you realize you making a living and driving BMWs. And I'm not even trying to talk about selling drugs or anything like that. I'm just talking about free enterprise, where brothers was making a living, you know what I'm saying, of just the lay of the land, tax-free money for the most part. You know, it was a free enterprise, what made us not have to go to the army, because we had believed that we was doing the right thing with free enterprise. In all those years, they had started taking the free enterprise away, especially in New York. A good example of that for you, if you ain't from New York, would be 125th Street. But that was all over New York, where you just out there, you see people selling shit on tables. You don't need no permit. So, and people were making big money. We're not talking about drugs or anything, just free enterprise where people were making tax-free money. And that was the clamp down that America put, you know, and we just call it free enterprise. We won't call it black people. They put that clamp down on free enterprise. And guess who? We were the king of the black market. That's why it was called the black market. For whatever the whiteys had, we would always be able to go make some money off of it. They stopped all of that. You got to understand how this whole thing went. This is real. This the real shit. You understand? So, you know, I mean, it's a whole big thing, brother. You know what I mean? It could never be told in one sitting. You see what I'm saying? because there's so many different elements of why this and why that, and it wasn't like we were struggling, but it wasn't something that dealt with longevity. It's just a whole thing at the same. It's a whole thing that could never be broken down in one sitting. See what I'm saying? But yes, the truth is we had the country in our hands, and that we didn't take advantage of it the right way. You understand? You know, that's all that happened. Dudes are so smart and straight laced, know everything about a bitch, but nothing about history. I mean, you know, we trying to definitely help you. This shit was a serious, serious, serious story. It could never be told in one sitting. Because it's so, you know, layered down, and it's not like it was a whole thing of struggle. It's a whole clamp down to where we are right now, which is where you see how black people can't get ahead. Yeah, it was a whole line. It was a line. It was an assembly line of how that formed to be. We didn't take advantage of all that stuff or fight for this thing. Now it's just a whole story. So when you see black people trying to say something about Trump, and you see black people pro-Trump, for the most part, shit, if he could make it free enterprise, it's real. I'm a black man and I've overcame the struggle. Why can't more black men attempt the same? Yo, I mean, it's real. I'm gonna give you that. You know what I mean? I'm gonna give you that. You know, I'm not because, like I say, the army is real, and to go be in the army and to stay in the army is real. I had a brother that went to the army. You know, my father had a brother by somebody else, and yeah, he went to the army and shit like that. And you know, he got a house out in Killeen, Texas. Had his, you know, his wife and his kid and stuff like that. So I have nothing but respect for the army, man. It made my little brother do well. But I will say, what would you niggas have done if you didn't go to the army? Because the right thing to do was go to the army. It deals with longevity. You know, so many different opportunities. So I'll give you that. But, you know, in your generation, what would you have done if you didn't go to the army? That's what I would like to know. Because if your generation was pretty rough, you know. You was in school before the military, but what the fuck would you have done if you didn't go to the military? Let me know, baby boy. And individual power means nothing. It's not about you, greatest. You've done nothing but pay a big. Yo, come on, man. It's a black brother, man. Come on, man. You've done nothing but pay a bitch, built nothing, standing on the hill and not looking down. Now, as rough as those words are, I will ask you this question, greatest ever. Do you have a child? Do you have a girl? I will ask you that. Because that is a great question. Like, Disagreeable, he's making a great point. Do you have a child? Do you have a girl? I don't care if you care for the child or not. I just want to know, do you have one? You know, I just want to know, do you have a child or do you have a girl? I don't care if you care for them. No. Answer my question, brother. All right, cool. Now let me tell you why I asked that. I asked that because no matter what people say, even this bitch on the screen, no matter how garbage she is, she still had to make the decision to have the child for that man and put him on child support or whatever the case is. But still, a lot of brothers don't even get the pleasure of a woman having a child for them for any reason. So I'm gonna give you credit for that. Okay? So I'm gonna give you that. You know, but what would you advise? What would you advise a 23-year-old? Well, 23. He could still go to the army. But what would you advise a 23-year-old black man? Would you advise him to get married one day? Would you advise him to? What would you advise him? Because he could go to the army, but would you advise him to get married? Would you advise him to get married? He could go to the army. Would you advise him to get married, though? We getting somewhere now. Now we getting somewhere. So, that's a good answer, brother. Because the question is like I say, I mean, you did say they are. I mean, hold on, man. Hold on. So the man is in the army, so he is gonna better himself the best that he could. He's gonna do all the right things, and you're telling him don't get married. Why not? Why not? Why should that brother not get married? You know? I mean, wow. So the woman can take half. Okay. So are you married? Have you ever been married? Have you ever been married, brother? Have you ever been married?
And then we say, you know what? Never mind. I wish you the best. I could go do this myself. Then you demonize us for trying whatever we can produce. Look at that. That little car, little house, man, really nothing. But then we get with a non-black woman, they got the same little nothing. Be like, she had her own house. She take care of her kids was clean. She's trying to work out. She's trying to take care of herself. You know, she's a good woman. And I said, Lord, I could really teach this woman something. And be so happy and so filled with awe and amazement at a non-black woman for doing the same thing that a black woman does. Or you could be a colorless black man. If there's a darker skinned woman and you want a light skinned woman and she look halfway, with the good hair, and she don't have to wear no weave and all this type of stuff. You make your preferences poisonous towards us. You can have your preference, but why does it gotta be poisonous towards me? That's what you like to.
Yes, she just said what I was gonna ask you, greatest. So we know that the black woman is poisonous towards you. So why wouldn't you marry a non-black woman? Let me ask you that, greatest ever. Why wouldn't you marry a non-black woman? Why wouldn't you marry a non-black woman? And you've been in the military. You know how to travel. Why wouldn't you get you a wife? That's what I want to know. Especially after it didn't work out with your baby. Why wouldn't you get a wife? Why wouldn't you get a wife? Women are hypergamous. Not all over the world.
If I'm a vegetarian and you're a meat eater, how are you making your preference poison? Like, vegetarians don't get no protein. No, we do. We just get it from sources that you don't know about because you're not a vegetarian, because that's not your preference. Don't make your preference.
That's a problem for me. That's a problem right there for me. That's something that when somebody says something like that to me, I'm automatically shut down. When you talk about, I don't know where you get your sources from and you're not going to tell me, you just going to keep it a secret? No, we're not doing that.
Making your preference poison. Like, vegetarians don't get no protein. No, we do. We just get it from sources that you don't know about because you're not a vegetarian, because that's not.
So why don't you tell me?
Your preference. Don't make your preference poisonous. That's all I have to say. Okay. Seems like I have to go through these talks before I can come. Like before I said, be grounded to show grace. Again, this could tie into that. Stay grounded and show grace. You can be grounded, stay down to earth, and say, I like this woman because I like this woman or this man, whatever you like, and I like them, they vibe with me, our souls met, it's my soulmate. I'm like, okay, I'm very happy for you. Right? Not that my opinion matters, but it's about its consensus to women that are similar to me. I'm not just one person, there's many of me's out there, which is why I'm not one of those grabby, I'm number one person, because there's 8 billion people on the planet and I'm not number one. Okay? I'm one of many. There's a lot of women that are like me. I'm very proud of you girls. You girls are doing the thing. I love you guys. And everybody, but some of y'all I don't jail with, you're not my preference. Okay, let's put it that way. But don't make your preference poisonous. Stay grounded, stay down to earth, and say, this is my preference, okay? And then show grace, okay? You like, well, that's not my preference, okay? But that's your preference. So that's grounded with your preference, okay? Showing grace with what you prefer. That's it. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. But all of this trying to turn stuff around, like you're going to make somebody, and they do that too. They try to make you jealous. And see, I'm giving all of this respect to her when all you were worth was just banking. Nothing.
There you have it. There you have it. I would say, because my gladiator coming soon, but I would say to her, ma'am, why don't you change your ways then? She's never gonna see the fact that, ma'am, you should change your ways then. You keep putting it on the men. Change your ways. This is sick behavior.
That's all you got to do. But all of this trying to turn stuff around, like you're going to make somebody, and they do that too. They try to make you jealous. And see, I'm giving all of this respect to her when all you were worth was just banking. Nothing. I shitted on you. Sincerely, a black man. And that's supposed to make us say, wow, what a catch. Wish I could be with that.
So, in return, what do you do? Who do you be with? Who do you be with?
Right? That makes us harder towards men like you. See how that goes? Now, some women, they've been so hurt, it makes them harder towards men in general. I'm not like that because I like a black man, okay? I'm going to keep believing. I've been single for 10 years, but I've been looking. I've been enjoying what I've been looking at, okay? Now I'm trying to get my feet up wet a little bit. I've been, talking to a little person or whatever. He's very nice. And
I've been single for 10 years. I've been single for 10 years. Ma'am, in the real world, they'll say you batshit crazy. You don't even know what it is to be with nobody. You're done.
I enjoy talking to him on a friendship level, so I don't bring none of those feelings or anything to him because that's not him. He's not that type of guy, okay? Or some, white woman or a Latina, they cook for their men. Black women been cooking for y'all. Where y'all think y'all get soul food from? What are you talking about? What are you?
This is another example of where they're stuck in tradition. Ma'am, if you had noticed in the past 10 to 20 years, they have took the black cuisine out of the diets. They call our food bad food. It makes you fat. If you getting soul food, you want it to be gourmet and lean and all this stuff. They took our cuisine out of all the restaurants, ma'am. You're crazy. That's true. If a certain type don't like you, it means you're doing right. Because they don't like you doing well. I agree with that.
What are you talking about? Where y'all get greens from? Macaroni and cheese? Where y'all...
Like the real war is against any man doing well. They want to do just as well as you, so they ain't got to listen to you. That's the real war.
Get that stuff from. We don't cook for y'all. How do y'all know about those foods? If they cook for their man, they care about their man. When we do that, you say that we being thirsty and just want somebody to take care of you. You just want to be put on. You just want somebody to take care of you. But if a lot of black people, she bought my plate, man, dog, man. That's why I'm mad paying the bills. You know what I'm saying? Because she cleaning and cooking in the house. When the black women do, but when you gonna go to school, you ain't gonna bring no money in the right? So be grounded, show grace. That's going to be resonating through these next little videos I'm going to be doing, even in your preference. That's your preference, bro. That's what's best for you. I'm happy for you. Don't involve me in whatever choice you chose to make. Because if the choice wasn't me, then I shouldn't be in the equation. And I'm happy not to be. I go where I'm celebrated, not only just tolerated, because that's not even a person tolerating you. That's rejected. So why would I want something that rejected me? And if you're doing it in a very malicious, nasty, and a lot of them do it publicly with these little videos going around that I'm seeing, I didn't even know this. Now they said Kevin Samuels, these men say something worse than him. I don't even know what the genre is they say on YouTube, where they feel like they have to big up non-black women and make them feel better. Why is their self-esteem attached to us as black women?
Yeah. I'm gonna shut it down and come talk about something else. Yeah, it's definitely a disorder, brother. Definitely need an evaluation. And you know what that come from? Sitting in the house by yourself. You got nobody to talk to, nobody to push your bullshit on. That's all that is. Driving your own self batshit crazy. Where you can't see life. You can't see anything in this whole equation that improvement within yourself could help this whole thing. You can't even see it. Because you're so busy worried about finances that your pussy can't garner anymore. You got everything that your pussy could get. Sorry. Your pussy gotta garner the finances. Not all of these mean faces that you make and you think, well, I got a pussy. No, those days are over. You gotta grow up. I think that's what it really is. You actually got to grow up and realize your young pussy was worth something. Your old pussy, ma'am. I mean, it ain't me. You sitting in the house by yourself. My gladiator ain't. So it ain't me. I know how to be around somebody. It's you. Ain't nothing wrong with no black dude, man. I mean, we the ones that's guarded, and we damn sure ain't trying to knock down no wall to see if it's a lady back there. That's the last thing brothers are doing nowadays. All right, I'm out of here, man.